Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Night here at Heavy Cardboard. I'm your host, Edward.
Trey. Ken.
All right, game we've been playing a lot lately, and wanted to bring it to y'all. Y'all are going to have 4 streams of this bad boy coming up here soon. It's Evacuation, designed by Vladimir Suchy and published by originally Delicious Games, which is him and I believe his wife, their company, and then brought here to the States, Rio Grande's partner of ours. So big thanks to Jay and everybody over at Rio Grande. This is actually Derek's copy. So Derek, hey, thanks, appreciate it. If you were familiar with Vladimir's games, oh God, Underwater City, my favorite. So there's Underwater Cities, there's
Prodigal's Club,
Praga, Kaput Regni,
Prodigal's Club, Last Will,
and his best one, in my opinion, Shipyard.
Yeah.
This is different than all of those in that I think this is the hardest one of his to play decently. It's hard in a good way. With that said, there are 4 different ways to play this game out of the box. Really 3, and then a solo mode. But the 3 ways, there's race mode, which is how the game recommends you start out playing the game. At least for your first game, it says. And that's kind of the basic game, if you will. That's what we're playing tonight. Then there is point mode, which, full disclosure, it's the one that we've played the most. And the one that we seem to be enjoying. However, there's also an advanced mode, which we haven't played yet, but I'm super excited. I'm stoked to play that.
Yeah.
It also comes with additional modules. We're not playing with any of the modules, but what we are going to do, tonight is race mode. Thursday is solo mode. Next week, our hope is to get one, if not both of those others. So points mode and the advanced mode played as well and streamed for y'all. Cool. So yeah, looking forward to this one. So if y'all are ready, I'm ready. Y'all,
yep.
I assume. Yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt mid drink there.
All good.
All right. There's a setting. There's no theme. Well, I guess there's a theme. It's very basic. It's a paragraph. This world's dying. Not enough water in this world. Or anyway, it's dying. We need to evacuate from here to there, the better new world. So, old world, new world. This area, in a 4-player game, would normally be available, but obviously we have our own areas. So, again, thank you to Votes for Women for your amazing X's. Ignore that part of the board. All right, what else are you looking at? So, again, we have the new world. These are all printed on the board as to what goes there. So this is just the setup. So we have the blue, the pink, the yellow. If I was sitting over there, I could move mine there. You get the idea, whatever. We have a turn track there. We have, a player order track. We have a turn track here. We have end of round bonuses here. Then we have the progress bar there, the cool little wavy line. We have the new world. We have the power prerequisite area there. Then we have stadiums, because who doesn't like going to a stadium? Then we have ships, we have infrastructure buildings, and then we have our own player areas as well. Here in our player areas, we have the old world and the new world. Cool thing about these boards is if you flip it over, they're the exact same, except these are reversed, as are these action tracks down here. So it goes 1 to 4 on my side, but if you look over there at like Ken's and Shrey's, you'll notice that his left to right goes 1 to 4. And the reason is, old world on the right side, new world on the left side. So that's why they're not mirrored, for instance. All right. So what do you have on your player board? You have the resource track here in the new world, as well as things that we're going to be either build or getting ready to move to the new world, have ready to build onto the new world, and same goes for the old world. We have technologies that we're going to be able to develop. There are 4 different sets of technologies. Everyone is asymmetric. The only thing, so I have the 1 set, Ken has the 4 set, and Shrey has the 2 set, and those are randomly assigned. Then we have the action tracker. Every time you take an action, you're going to advance that little tic-tac Huya cert size disc up in your player color. And then we also have the action cards. Now, in the basic game, which is what we're playing here is in points mode and race mode, and then on the other side is the advanced side. So we're never even going to look at this side for the next 2 streams.
Right.
So anyway, so that's going to be there, but these are just action cards. And then we have extra chiclets, and then we have some factories as well. The last thing that we all have other than the player aid is everybody has a basic stadium to start that is in the new world. And
Old world.
I'm going to mess that up all day. Old world. So this is technically right there. I just have it above my board. All right. Then we have resources off camera. We have other ships, and that's about it. All right. So over the course of 4 rounds, we are going to be taking 7 different steps in each round, but the meat of the game is going to be in the action phase, where we're going to be taking a limited number of actions to do way more than what you're able to do. It's one of those games. So if you take a look, hopefully, there we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So in a given year, we are going to follow all of these steps. We're all going to do phase 1 or step 1, step 2, step 3, so on and so forth there. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go through these in order there. So the very first one is going to be income. All right. So if we take a look up here at the top of the board, we actually start up there at round 0. Okay. And the reason I'm showing this is because the income as well as the check phase has to do with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at all of our resources that we're going to be able to acquire. So it just so happens, if you zoom in over here on the old world, there are 3 different types of resources. There are food, there are steel or metal, probably use those terms interchangeably, and then there is energy. All right, and those are represented by the 3 different colors of items, resources out here. So if you just count how many times does a color show up, let's choose orange. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This just in, it's 7 of each, just so you know. But so there's 7 of each, meaning we're going to get 7 resources to start the game. That is our income. As the game advances, some of these are going to end up out here, and they're no longer going to be in the new world. So our income is not only going to be different as the game progresses, it's going to be asymmetrically different as we choose to move things over, have them get ready out here, so on and so forth. All right. So again, that is going to be our income. So it's 7, 7, and 7 at the beginning of the game. And then you'll notice this little word check there. What that matters is if you take a look at the turn track, every time you move down to start a new round, that is going to be the check that is going to be made. So you'll notice there is a stadium requirement in the new world of 0. We must have 0 stadiums over here in the new world at the beginning of the game, which is good because that's kind of how it starts. That stadium that we have starts in the old world. In addition to that, you must have 0 food in the new world. Phew, good. However, this says, or I should say, then you must have 5 food, and that 5 food, the 5 food, and that 5 food gets eaten by the population. So even though I just said you start with 7, 7, and 7, you really start with 7 power, 7 steel, and 2 food, because 2 of it gets eaten. So technically, we start 7, 7, 2.
Yep.
And that won't change across any of the modes of game. All right? So that is income and check. The next part here is actions. That's the meat of the game right here. Okay? So if we take a look over at my player board, all of the available actions are listed down here at the bottom of the board. In addition to that, each action is going to cost. Cost is probably a poor word for that. It is going to
generate, because it's progress, right?
It's progress, but these numbers, if I were to take one of these actions, that is going to get me 4 steps, okay, when we get into the progress phase. However, you're going to want to limit the amount of actions that you, or progress steps that you're going to take to some degree. And I'll talk about that in detail here in a little bit. But the actual steps for the action phase are, first off, your little chiclet will start there. The first action costs you nothing, and you just take one of these action cards and you place it and you choose to do one of the available actions. One of those two, one of those three, or two there. Okay? Then, okay, I've taken one action, then it will go in turn order. That player takes one action, next player takes one action, it comes back to me. I take another one of those cards, and I can either take that action again. So, if you will, I could do something like this, or I could choose to do that or whatever. And now I've taken 6 progress steps. And all this will make sense here in a little bit. I'll talk about these actions here momentarily, but I just want everyone to understand the steps, if you will, for the action phase. So I've taken 2 actions that should move there. When I take a third action now, it requires me to pay 1 energy. Where does that energy come from? That energy at the beginning of the game, if you look out here, the beginning of the game, it says you start taking all energy from the old world. Eventually, and I will talk about this later, you'll be able to take it from the old world or the new world, and finally, later on, only in the new world. So, let me go ahead and just set this up, just to be able to have some examples here. So, what is that? 5, 7. And we have 7 there. So that is what we start with, again, talking about having paid the 5 food. So if I take so let's say that is a third action there, a fourth action, now I have to pay 2 energy. If I don't have the energy, I can't do it. Pretty simple, okay? All right, so this will keep going. I've never made it past 5, but theoretically, it's going to cost you a number of energy. But if you notice also, if at any point you take 4 or more of the same actions, so maybe I don't want to boost up my progress marker too far. So 1, 2, those are my first 3 actions there. Having paid an energy. If I want to do that and I want to play this there, it's going to cost me 1 additional energy, meaning it's going to cost me 3 total. However, if I played that there, it would just cost me the 2. I would not, because that's out of a single column.
Yep.
Okay? All right. Enough about that. That's the mechanisms of the action phase. But how do you actually play this game, and what is it we're trying to do? Again, we're trying to take our old world stuff, move it into the old world, building factories, building infrastructure, building stadiums, and scoring points. But in this game, it's not about points. It's about resource generation. That's what this game is all about. So you'll notice over here on the old world, I'm going to zoom this out just a hair so you all can see that a little better. There we go. On the new world, our resource tracker, we have one for each of the 3 different types of resources. As we build our infrastructure and various things out on the board, we're going to boost these up as the game goes along over the course of the 4 rounds. The game ends either at the end of the 4th round or when all of our markers by one player are 8 or higher.
And 3 stadiums.
And 3 stadiums built in the new world. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Anybody that does that will trigger the end of the game. Everybody will take the same number of turns. Then we'll go into final scoring. But again, it's not scoring. You're just dropping down on your resources, and then whoever has the best showing of their resources is the winner of the game. So, With that said, let's go through what the actions are. All right. So, if I want to do that, like so, I have 2 options. The first one is get a resource. That resource can be new world or old world, so literally take it from supply, don't matter. And then exchange, if you wish, up to 3 resources. Meaning, I have a lot of steel, I don't have a lot of food. Maybe I want some food, I could turn, 2 steel into 2 food, and maybe I have an energy over here, but I'm like, you know what? No, I want to steal instead. There we go. That's my 3. So that's pretty basic action. The second action has to do with these cool, handy-dandy little asymmetric technologies. There are 3 rows and 3 columns. The columns have to be built first level before the second level before the third level, but you could go first, second, first, third, second. You get the idea.
Yeah.
To be able to build the technology, you say, hey, I'm going to take that action. You take one of your handy-dandy little chiclets and place it on any of the low bottom level one. So let's say, hey, I choose that. And then it tells you exactly how it works. So, hey, action 3 no longer costs energy. Awesome. I'm going to need 1 less energy there. So it's as if that doesn't exist. Then if I were to take that action again, either in a subsequent turn this round or in a subsequent round. Let's say I want to take another technology. I can do either of those or this one. This rule or this tech is not active until both of those are filled, meaning we've taken this now a total of 3 times, not just twice. So if I were to take it again, then that would technically move over. And once that's covered, now that technology is active and I have it for the remainder of the game, whatever it might be. Okay, so I'm not going to go over those in detail, but that's the actual mechanics of getting technology.
Cool.
All right, so that is those actions. Moving on over now, here. The next one is prefabbing factories. Now, factories are square little doodads, but they have the cool little factory icon. It looks like mushrooms, and there are varieties in all 3 colors, like so. And to be able to build a factory, you may build it either in the old world or the new world. You might be asking yourself, how do I keep track of where I can build this stuff? Well, I'm glad you asked, because if you look down here at the bottom of the player boards, you'll notice that there is a factory icon on both sides, meaning you can build it on either side. All it does is it requires you to spend whatever type of resource to build that factory. Okay, I spend a food out, and hey, I have a factory. Now notice, I spent the food here. Factory goes here. Factory cannot go here if you paid for it here. It goes wherever you paid for it. That's an important distinction, okay? All right, and then it will hang out until you choose to build it. So that is building factories. And again, there are all 3 different types of factories: steel, energy, or food. The second action here is cloning. Cloning has to do with chiclets, or people, really. Spend a food, and that if you spend a food, so provided I have a food, and you know we can only do this in a new world. Why? Because cloning's here, not here. So to do that, spend a food, provided you have the food, get 2 chiclets, boom, done. Why does that matter? We'll get there. All right. The third thing we're going to actually wait on. We're going to come back to that one. Next, we'll go right to left on this one. Build a stadium, or buy a stadium, really. Build a stadium. And build a ship. Well, if you take a look over here, we have down here, we have stadiums, and over here we have ships. When you take the respective action, you can build one of them. What's the cost for building them? If it's a stadium, cost is at the top. A steel, 2 food, 3 steel, 3 food, so on and so forth. Where you pay the resources is where you build the stadium. You have 2 options. If I pay for it here, it goes here. If I pay for it here, it goes here. Pretty straightforward. Remember, one of the triggers that you need for the end of the game is 3 stadiums over here in the new world. So, pay it, boom, and then you get smiley faces. Smiley faces are various things in different modes of the game. However, in our mode, tiebreaker. So that's, and also helps determine turn order, whoever has the most smiley faces. So pretty easy for stadiums. Ships. Ships are going to be able to move from the old world to the new world to be able to bring things from the old world to the new world. That's how, if you build them in the old world, that's how you're going to get them to the new world. All right? So, what's the cost? It's whatever shown in the top left. You pay it immediately. It will only ever be steel and food. It will never be energy. Keep that in mind. And then whichever one you choose to purchase, and this also goes for the stadiums, whichever one you purchase, you'll notice the arrows. Let's say I choose to purchase this one, that slides over, and then we immediately refill that. All right. At the end of the round, this one will go away, and those will get refilled. I'll talk about what these actually do here in a minute, all right, when we get to the transport phase. But that is building ships.
Yep.
All right. And stadiums. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk about settling. Now, finally, moving from the old world to the new world, I want to settle. All right, so if you notice, because I've taken other actions or maybe from previous rounds or whatnot, I wish I have some stuff over here in the new world and I want to settle. Well, to be able to settle, you'll notice that for every population, it requires a steel. And then you're going to be able to populate the new world, okay? Only the new world. Obviously, we're trying to leave the old world, so we're not trying to populate it. You'll notice over here that it's broken up into 4 different types of geographical and landmass, or not, as it were, areas. So down here, we have, this is the tundra. So everywhere there's ice, that is tundra. We start being able to build on the new world in tundra. Eventually, desert area, eventually forest area, and finally maybe water world. And we have web feet. No, not really, but water. Okay? All right. So if you notice over here, again, I had 1 steel and I had a couple of chiclets. So anywhere that there is ice or tundra out here, I can go and settle that area with 1 population. If I had a second steel, then I could do any area that has 2 population. So for instance, this, like so. I'll talk about the prerequisites later on. I'll circle back on that. But as it is, let's say I just want to go ahead and populate that 1. That means that, hey, I now have a steel production over here in the new world. So we come back to my player board. We get my little handy dandy little steel marker. Hey, I'm 1/8 of the way on steel where I need to be. And then when we get income, we're going to also not only get old world income based on this, we're going to get new world income based on those. Okay? So in addition, lastly, over here, for the new world, there is a second type of infrastructure that we're going to be able to build, and those are factories. Remember earlier when we could build those factories out here? If we have built them here or have transported them over to the new world, for that, these are free, quote unquote, to build. So I could come out here and let's say instead of doing that, it would not cost me a steel and I could build that and hey, I have a food resource. So instead of, it would be like so. And finally, if I had done it here, there is a prerequisite, which I'll talk about later, build that and that for 1 steel, and now I get a steel production and a food production. That seems better. Okay?
And you must complete the whole hex.
Yeah. You can't just do that. If you're going to do that, that means you had to have gone there. Okay, good call.
Do you want to talk about the little disc, the little 2 circles?
I suppose we could, yeah, for later on. You'll notice that some of these locations over here in the forest and over here in the water world, they have multiple. That means it generates that amount of that resource. So 3 food, 2 food, 2 food, 2 steel, so on and so forth. All right, so getting back now, that is settle. So we've talked about these actions, we've talked about these actions, and hey, guess what? We also talked about that action without talking about it. Why? Because, well, those are right there. Get a resource and get a tech. Okay, cool. Finally, we're going to talk about infrastructure. I saved it for the end, not because it's the hardest, but it kind of makes sense to talk about it that way. Infrastructure are these cards right here. There is a deck of cards where the overwhelming majority of them are 1s, and then there are also some 2s. 1s are shuffled, put on top of the 2s. So the 1s come out, and for every individual infrastructure action. So again, you'll notice that right here I have 2 infrastructures right there. So I get to take 2 or anybody that takes that action gets to take 2 infrastructure actions. An infrastructure action is take a face-up card if you want. So let's say I take this card into my hand. I take it into my hand, that's action number 1. Action number 2 is I could take a second card out here, or I can go ahead and play it to my tableau. So up there, for instance. When I play it to my tableau, when I purchased it, I will have had to have, when I played it to my tableau, I would have had to have paid the 1 steel. Now you'll notice that some of these have exclamation points and some of them don't. The difference is the artwork. This artwork here, there are multiple cards that have this same artwork. Only one player may play, each player may only play 1 of that artwork. Can't play 2 of that artwork. Okay, that's what the exclamation point. It's a, oh hey, remember.
Don't forget.
Yeah, oops, don't be Edward and forget that. Anyway, so what this is now is whenever you qualify for it, once it's on the board, cool, you get the bonus resource generation. And this says, if you have 2 tundra spots in the New World in a diagonal line, you get a steel and a food production. What does that mean? You come over here in the New World, diagonal. Let's say that I had already built this one. What this means is if I build that, that, or that,
Yep.
then that satisfies it. They don't have to be next to each other. They just got to be in a diagonal line.
Right.
2 of them. Okay. And then there are other ones that come out, and they're pretty self-explanatory as to what they are. But nonetheless,
You see some require population, some require factories.
yeah. So if you look, factory, population, and factory in that specific landscape, and once you do that, once it's played, hey, I qualify for it. It's not an action. The action is either drawing the card into your hand or playing the card to your tableau. But accomplishing it just, if it's already on the board, it doesn't require an infrastructure action. Also, when you draw, these immediately refill. So after I drew that one, this would have flipped over. I think. I will double check that, and then, I'll double check that. But at the end of your player turn, for sure, that happens. So, with that said, you take a look at your player board.
Did you say that anytime you're buying something from one of the markets, you can always spend 1 resource to wipe it?
I did not, yeah. So whether it's stadiums, ships, or infrastructure, spend 1 resource of any type from anywhere, and you can wipe as many or as little of those as you want.
Right.
Okay, and you can do that multiple times. Probably not the best use of multiple resources, but if you need, you need.
Right.
So that said, I've now covered every single one of those actions. Does that make sense to y'all? Is it clear to everybody that's present?
Yep.
Hopefully. All right. So with that said, take an action, paying the resources, doing the thing, 1 at a time until you pass. And let's say, for argument's sake, that over the course of my turn, I did something like, what is that? 8? Let's say I did that. Okay. Okay, I take that, so that's 5 actions. Boom, I paid my resources, I did my thing, I passed. Okay, Ken and Shrey, they might still be taking actions, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we all have passed because we choose not to take any more actions. At that point, we then go into the transport phase. Okay, cool, yay. So that is moving old world stuff to new world place. So how does this work? There are 3 different types of things that you can transport. You can transport the discs, the resources from the old world on the ship, 1 or 2. There are some ships that have 2, and note the colors on those, but we'll talk about that more in detail in a moment. The second thing that it may allow you to transport is multiple stadiums and or factories. And lastly, some number of resources. Now, you don't have to ship all of this stuff. That's just a maximum cargo hold. So this one, though, has a blue evacuation slot. So if you take a look over here, this is a blue one, and you look over here at the evacuation spots. These two, you do not evacuate in this way. There are other ways that these two happen. We'll talk about those later. But for all the others, you'll notice that there are colored rings around the outside of them, around the yellow or blue, yellow, gray, none, yellow, just blue, blue, gray. You get the idea. This ship allows you to take any of the ones that have a blue edge on them and load it up. So, hey, I'm going to go ahead and load that one up because it has a blue ring. Okay, cool, good to go. So this is going to move over to the New World side. But the thing to keep in mind, I mentioned this game is hard because you're not now, or instead of it actually physically loading up, you're just saying, hey, I'm going to load up those two people that work in those things. What does that look like? You take two chiclets from your supply and you put them on there. There's, then that flips over. Because you know what you don't have now? You don't have that steel production, nor do you have that food production anywhere. Not on the old world, and not on the old world. Or not on the old world and not on the new world. You might be asking yourself, wait, why am I trying to? Because you gotta get these guys built out there, then you have resource generation.
Yep. So they're yet.
Yeah, maybe you'll get it if you do that. So just be aware, you're losing that. So now I'm getting less every time. I'm stressing this because it is a very fine line that you must walk between old world resource generation and, ooh, I sure would like to have some stuff in the new world, but there's a lull a lot of times, so keep that in mind. All right, so getting back now over here to our ship. Ship can build, can move factories. Factories, again, you can build factories using a resource either here on the old world or over on the new world. So let's say, hey, on one turn I built that, on another turn maybe I built that. Well, I would like to move this and be able to build it to where I can put it out there in the old world or in the new world. How do I do it? Well, there's a spot. So, okay, it can take up to 2 of those. Or, you know what stadiums do for you in the old world? Nothing. You know what where you need them? New world, 3 of them. So, hey, this will go ahead and take up a slot as well. And finally, maybe I throw a resource on like so. Oh, well, but wait, there's more. Take a look at the left side. You see those energy? That's how much, that's go-go juice. So for it to go-go from this side of your board to that side of the board, it needs that spent from there. If you don't have it, it doesn't go-go. So make sure I will have spent that. Okay, cool. And now, hey, everything unloads over here. Awesome. My ship is here. And unfortunately, it just hangs out. The cool thing, stadiums, you built it. It's there. You don't have to do anything else for a stadium.
Actions, yeah.
But your ship stays here. Because on the next turn, four rounds. Yeah, there are 4 rounds in this game. Transport, 1. Transport, round 2. Transport. That means you will actually only move things twice, from the old world to the new world.
With that ship.
With that ship. I don't know. Could I maybe interest you in some more ships? Yeah. Just an idea.
Seems, I mean, not impossible to get away with 1 ship, but it seems very hard not to do 2.
This game's hard. Did I mention that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right. That's right. If the ship were here at the beginning of the transport, right, or at the end of the transport phase, if it were already here, it doesn't cost 2 energy. That's good. It needs go-go juice. It needs 1 energy to make it back.
Yeah, it's lighter.
It's light. That
Because
totally makes sense.
All the stuff is off, so it only costs 1 energy. That's better.
Yeah, but where do you have to pay that energy from?
New World?
Oh, right. Phew. Good thing I had it there, because if I didn't have that there, you know what happens to the ship? It no go-go. It stays there.
You just teleport the energy from the old world. You wouldn't need the ships in the first place.
Yeah, details. All right, that's fair. I can't argue with that logic.
Yeah.
I really can't. That's valid. All right, that's transport. Next thing is turn order. I would like to not go last. Thank you. Okay, how do you do that? Well, first, second, third, who has the most smiley faces? They're first. Second most, third. And if tied, or if nobody, as it were, then reverse the order. Okay, all right, so cool. That's turn order. And finally, we have progress. All right, so if you look out here, there's this cool, handy-dandy little wave that goes between the worlds. That is the progress bar. Progress bar has a number of different things on it. Well, we each have 2 chiclets, and you'll notice also it says, hey, we can go ahead and build in the tundra. Eventually, hey, be able to build in the desert. But in the meantime, we got to move these. How do you move these? Well, you take a look. How many progress steps did we generate? Well, I generated 4 plus 3 plus 1, 1, 1. That's a total of 10 progress steps. Okay, move. Cool. Let's say I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, skip, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's my 10 progress. I can mix it up however I want. There's a little bit of a rule about that I'll talk about. But then if you were the first one there, you can take any of the one individual or little like bonus areas. What these are the prerequisites that you must have to be able to build in the new world. There are 2 different types of prerequisites. There are black holes, black hole looking things, and suns.
Yep.
So, let's say I want to go onto the 2 sun one. Well, if you look, hey, I can do that now. I have 2 suns. Now, it does not use those up for the round. But this said, there is no space that has more than any 2. So it will either have 2 suns, it will either have 2 of the black holes, or it will have 1 and 1.
Or sometimes just 1.
Or none, right? It could have, right. But as long as you have, like in this case, I have 3 suns, it's unnecessary. All I need were 2, but it also gives me a black hole, so it gives me options. That's all that does.
Yeah.
In addition to that, you'll notice that every time you pass these little things, they have little satellite markers. When one of your markers goes past it, hey, good news, you get to flip this over.
Get to.
Cool. I've evacuated. Oh, I don't get those resources
They're in
anymore.
transit.
Yeah.
They're in transit. They'll get there eventually.
Eventually. And if, let's say I had done this instead, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 4, that's 10. I could have done that.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Yeah, I just lost 2 resources of each type.
I did that last game. I didn't like it.
No, that's not fun. That's not fun. And also, over here, we have resource spaces. Hey, get a free resource. Where? Either world, old or new. This, when your first satellite passes this spot, hey, now you are allowed to build in the desert area. However, let's say I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's say I played 11 worth of progress points when I played cards. I did 11. So I go 1, and hey, I want to go there. It gives me a bonus technology. Woo! And I can build in desert. Woo! All right. However, woo. You see this empty bar in between? This is the no-no. You are not allowed to do that. So 2, 3, that to that, and that's legit.
Yeah.
But you can't have that empty space in between. Also, see this? Where's the energy come from? Well,
it's the energy for action specifically.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as long as both of these are on that side of that, it can come from the old world because there's a plethora, Hefe, of energy there.
Yep.
If 1 and 1, it can come from either. Oh, that's glorious.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
We like
right?
that one.
But once they both pass that spot, it's only New World, baby. All right.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that by accident. That'll put a dent in your day.
Yeah, it will. And finally, when the second marker gets past here, finally, this bad boy, yay, it comes over to the new world, and you get one of each.
Yep.
Oh, Ken said it was in transit. Good Lord, that takes a while, though. Oh. All right, so there's that. The second one comes over, and you have access to the forest area, water world, when the first one comes over. And this...
Underwater cities,
nothing.
as it were.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Good call. All right, anyway, that's progress. You do that in turn order. The reason that matters is because some of these spots only have one location. Everybody can go there. That's okay. Only the first one gets whatever that is. Everyone else is down there on the, oh, I don't get anything spot. Wah, wah, wah. So that's progress step. Almost done. Stay with me. We got bonuses. All right. So we take a look at the bonuses. Tried to guess on where that was. There we go. So the bonuses, there are 4 of them. Let me show you on the back side of these. These 3 are random. Notice no flag. There are 2 that have a flag. Did you bring a flag? We brought 1.
Yeah, just 1.
One of them is randomly, that's the final round. The other 3, random and in this order. You can look at them freely, whatever, but we're only going to worry about the top one for now.
Yep.
How many progress steps did you acquire? 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it not only corresponds to that, but it also corresponds to this. Now, this is heavy cardboard. We are not going to play the, you could get around that number. No. You get 7, you get bonus. You get 10, you get bonus. You do not, you do not. Pretty simple.
Yes.
So this is get 2 energy. Yeah, score. Mm-hmm. So if you qualify, get whatever it shows. I mean, pretty straightforward. As these come up, we'll talk about them. That's that. That is the bonus step. And the final one is cleanup. The far right wipes, slide, refill, same.
We get rid of this card.
Yeah.
We push this
we
down.
push that down.
We clear our...
There you go. 4 rounds. Then we get to the end of the game. Now, this is a race mode. Race mode ends when one player has all 3 production markers above the 8, or 8 or higher, across that red line.
Yep.
And 3 stadiums. When that happens, everybody takes the same number of turns. So if I'm the last player, game ends. Okay, cool. If I'm the first player, they each get a turn. All right. Then, at the end of the game, what's going to happen?
We get 1 transport.
Correct. Yeah. The phase ends. They're given 1 last action. And then the action phase ends, and the players get a final transport phase, after which the game's over. So transport phase means...
So you transport, but you don't do progress or bonuses.
No.
Fact. You do not. Okay? Then, once that's the case, then we take a look. So let's say I have... Let's say it's this. I have 10, so 10 plus. So let's go ahead and put a marker there on that. So I have maybe 11. I have 11 energy production. I have 9 steel, and I have 8 food.
Yep.
Cool. That triggered the end of the game. But at the end of the game, you're going to drop 1 step, your lowest production marker,
Yep.
for every one of these things you didn't do. Did you take a penalty chip? We didn't even talk about penalty chips. That's the red side on these.
Yeah.
Penalty chip is for these. Do you have enough stadiums over there when it says yes? No? Okay, take a penalty chip. Did you have enough food on there? Yeah? Okay, if not, take a penalty chip. All right, so you drop 1 for every penalty chip. The second thing, you see all these evacuation sites? Did you get them all over? I never have, but have you? No? Drop 1 for everyone that's left.
And that's just 1 per site. It doesn't matter whether it's population or what.
Right, it's just 1 per disc.
Yeah.
Think
The
of it that
scoring
way.
is a little different in the...
In this one,
Yeah.
right. How many stadiums are you missing? Oh, you're missing 2? Drop 2 more steps. For every stadium you're short, drop a
Now,
step.
do you still meet the victory condition?
Right.
Question.
Yeah, who knows? But then +2 if you have the most happy faces.
Oh,
Whee! Yay! And then +1 if you have the second most happy faces. Yay! Now, after that, whoever, if anybody still has all their markers above 8, that player's a winner. Let's see, if multiple players are still above the threshold, pick one to be the lowest when evaluating penalties, right, da-da-da. If players are tied for the most happy faces, they all get the +2 and all that. But if you still meet the condition, that player wins. If multiple do, break the tie in favor with the most happy faces. Yay.
Okay. So if it's not like who has the highest low marker.
No.
It's who has enough and then the most happy faces.
Correct.
Okay.
However, in the likely occurrence that it ends up something like this, okay? So nobody has all 3 markers above there.
Yep.
Compare everyone's lowest production marker. In my case, maybe it's at 4 now. And maybe Shrey and Ken are tied at 6. If that's the case, whoever has 3 or more stadiums on the New World, that player wins.
Okay.
And if still tied, break ties, happy faces.
So it still doesn't matter if your marker's lower.
No, it does. The best lowest production marker wins.
Okay, so top is best lowest production.
Yeah.
Then stadiums.
Then happy faces. There you go.
All right.
Okay?
Cool.
All right. Then it goes second lowest marker, third lowest marker, but
Yeah.
that seems unlikely. So there we go. All right.
Cool.
No, Paul. If you hit 10, then you only get the 10. You don't get
Yeah, no, yeah. So usually the 7 is a better bonus.
Yeah.
the 10.
The
I think
10,
I think it always is.
Yeah. The 7 is the better bonus. The 10 is more actions.
Yeah. Although a really dramatic difference between this and points mode is that in points mode you can only use the one progress action one time.
Once. Here you can just...
Here you can use it 3 times.
all you
without
can eat,
penalty,
baby.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you know, it's a little easier to go low progress. Trey, would you like to do the honors of...
So randomizing completely?
I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's
All right.
the first? Yeah.
Where's the first?
No. We're going to go clockwise from pink. All right. Give me an hour to reset this now.
Yeah, no
All right,
worries.
It's,
I'm going to go ahead and give myself resources.
yeah. Go ahead. We can do that. So what is that?
7.
That's 5.
And
Also, there are big cubes. Those are 3s. Right? We said 3s,
Yep,
right?
3s.
Okay, yeah, those are 3s. So 7 energy, 5, 7 steel, and 2 food for all the reasons I explained earlier. Can I start there on progress? No? Okay.
Oh, if you don't mind having...
Yeah, less production. Can I start there, though? That would be good. That would be tasty. All right.
Okay. Well...
Oh, you hurt me, Kyle. You hurt
So
me.
10, okay.
competition for go. I mean, it's really nice to go first in any round. It's a little less important in round 1 because we're not competing for spaces over on the New World. Because
Right.
we're mostly not going to be settling this round.
Mostly, yeah, I think
mean,
that's
there's
fair.
ways to
yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
But we're mostly probably concentrating on other stuff. So,
One last thing.
yeah.
Let me bring up cameras. Place your bets. Over under Glory to Rome's 5.5.
And I would say maybe 4 of those will be a Glory to Rome to oneself.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Mama Brianna, hi. How is Asher? Asher was born. She was
Yeah.
in labor.
Yeah, I don't know if Asher was born
And
during
was on
World
the
War
stream.
II, but
She
was-
came.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I remember watching Seinfeld in the delivery room, so this is kind of the same thing.
yeah, okay, all right.
So-
Wow. Compared heavy cardboard to Seinfeld. That's high praise, dude. Thank you. I'll take that. That dog will hunt. All right. So with that said, go ahead.
So yeah. So what are the other things we're competing over?
Yeah.
Right? So like
please.
infrastructure actions, I do not understand this game well enough to know like which infrastructure actions I should really be going after.
Nope.
But I can look at those and tell that one of them I can do sooner than the others.
Hold on, let me check here.
Right?
That one.
Yeah. So
Not that one. Okay. Because Wave, you got. I mean, that's far.
yeah.
That's
Although,
not only future me.
We
that's,
do all have a cheeky little Settle of Ocean Sight for free technology. So you can do it maybe sooner than you think, but not.
Oh, so you don't have to have met that.
You have to have the symbol, but you don't have to be in the. You don't have to hit this.
Ah, there's that.
That's why that technology is worth a level 3.
Okay.
So, and there's stadiums, although I'm not sure that there's going to be a lot of competition for stadiums right this second.
No, there is a good mix though of things.
Yeah.
There 2 steel, 1 steel, 2 food, and then the big boy because five happy faces
is nice.
And then the ships though.
Yeah. So
I
the
mean-
ships. So now we come to the thing that I'm actually thinking about.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Edward and Trey are thinking about. One of the things about the way the technology sets work,
No one knows.
they make valuations of ships different.
Agreed.
Right? Like there's certain technology builds outs where you actually really want the 2 energy ships because it's only going to cost you 1 energy anyway.
Right.
And the 2 energy ships tend to be more efficient in other ways. There's some build outs where like you're really looking for stuff that ships stadiums or really looking for stuff that ships resources. For me, what I'm really looking for are 1 energy ships. And the fact that that 1 energy ship also can grab 2 different location spots.
Which is great for that. Sucks for this. Because again, losing energy.
Some trade-offs must be made. So, so given all that, I think that's the one I want. And I don't want to risk it not being there when I come around again. So I'm going to take one of these cards. I'm going to play it face down right here. So it's 2 progress, and I got to spend the stuff for the ship. It's a pretty expensive ship, but that's okay. It's 4 steel and 2 food. And they're coming from the old world side, so I get to build the ship on the old world side. And I'm taking that friend right there. Yep, that's the one.
Whoop. And by the way, I will look up when these technically refresh. So
And then
that there. Okay.
This is not part of the rules, but just for me, I'm going to put this energy here so I don't forget and use it.
Because guaranteed you will.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to look about when you purchase that. Do they refresh like infrastructure, right?
They definitely refresh right away at the end of
At the end of your turn, but
And I can't buy more than 1 ship with the action, so it sort of doesn't matter with ships. Infrastructure
no, it doesn't.
matters
Right?
more.
Yeah. So hold on. Take in infrastructure. Let's see. Slide the remaining cards in the arrow if necessary and deal a new one. So yes, after every action, so you get 2 infrastructure moves. Boom, slide, refill. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I wish this this card was an 11.
So not Cleveland.
It's not an 11.
No,
friends.
no, it doesn't go up to 11.
No.
Why? Trying to plan out your turn.
Yeah, trying.
Man, the advantages of not teaching. Y'all just sit here and like zone out and
We got it
don't
all
even
figured
listen.
out. I've already got my plan. Through the third round, really, all my actions are planned out. So
Y'all don't understand. Like on Age of Steam nights, man, they do that a lot.
well, the other thing is like, this is a game where you really need it.
Yeah.
Age of Steam is a little bit more like I need to see what the other people do first. This game though, like, if I'm not thinking about like how many energy am I going to need next turn?
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Not a very tactical game in that regard.
Yes, I don't necessarily want to. So I'm just. So you want to hit the number, right? You want to hit the bonus number, and 10 is the bonus number I think that I kind of want to hit.
Okay. All right.
7 is an option, but I want more actions. 1, 2, 3, 4 actions would be able to do that. Unfortunately, the number 3 for me to get the technology actions that I want, which is 3 of them.
Okay. For which technology do you want to share that with
That
us?
one.
Okay.
Yeah, once per action, gain a factory. Once per action phase, gain a factory.
So that's 4 factories.
Yes. I want to get that done by the first turn. Yes, yeah. That means I got to do 2 or 3 here, or maybe 1 here. So all those numbers, when you add them up, having a 3 in there, mixed in there, makes it kind of hard.
It does, yes.
So, do I just forego action 3 for this round? I think I might.
Well, so action 3, like cloning, is usually more of a later game thing.
Right.
Infrastructure, it sort of
the one.
depends whether you can wait on it or not.
Infrastructure is the one, right? Because
Right.
I think I've undervalued infrastructure in the games I've played, and I kind of was thinking, I'll get one the first round and try to work towards it better. But I don't think it's going to happen.
And I'm going to ignore it again. All right.
I mean, why would
So, Ken, you should move this up.
oh, thank you.
Yep, and that's the easiest thing to forget.
Very easy to
But
forget.
the nice thing is, how many cards do you have? That's how many
right.
actions.
Yeah, you can always a bunch of different ways to double check.
Yeah, for sure.
The next thing I need to do
actually
is
gonna-
look at the ships and see whether. All right, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to select there.
Okay, all right. Graceful.
Look at that.
Well
All right,
done.
so I move that up 1 step, and
Yeah.
then I will tech. So
Okay.
I'll take one of my discs, put it right here.
And what do you get now?
It says ignore one symbol requirement when settling. So it's got an X with a little sun or a black hole. It's like and there's a slash there, so it's one of the two.
Black hole sun.
Black hole sun, yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
So that means when I settle in the tundra, I can settle those without having to worry about having that symbol on the progress track, which is
Yep.
nice. I also get a resource of my choice in either the old world or the new world. I hadn't thought about that yet. I'm probably going to take the.
Okay, just steel is usually the good default because you need steel to be able to settle the planet. So clearly,
I don't necessarily need this round. I was thinking about next. Yeah, you're right.
For ships.
I'll take the steel.
I was going to say he's going to regret.
Well,
that,
no, you need both. You need this.
You need it all.
I'll need that also.
Yeah, for sure. All right. I think I haven't cheated. I think I have 7, 7, 2. Yep. These are random, how these come out. So like the ones are all on the bottom. The 2 dots are all in the middle and so on and so forth. I got to be honest with you. I like the entire left edge. Looking at mine, that's just great.
Which one's the second?
The second one is your ships return to the old world as soon as they unload. Meaning I get 4 transports with 1 ship.
If you can get over.
If I get the energy over there. So keep that in mind that I'm
Energy is
going to need that.
challenging for
Yes.
that,
Yeah. And having action number 3 not cost anything. That doesn't suck.
Yeah, it saves you 4 energy over the course of the game.
It does. So
Which you need for those ships.
So I'm looking over here, and I don't really care about the stadiums quite yet. And just being able to move 2 of these in a turn, every turn would be so nice. Like I wouldn't be able to move the yellow one with that ship, but that seems pretty good. And it's only 2 and 2. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that. There is a ship out there that I do really like. And even though I'm really only competing against 1 person, because it's unlikely that Ken buys a second ship in a given round. So I think I will go ahead and take that 1 ship. So I will go ahead and take that bad boy. That will go there. I can't move a stadium, but I don't need to worry about a stadium until round 3. That is a future me problem, but that also means I still am going to need to buy another ship at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, final answer, done. So I need to pay 2 and 2. There we go. And that's me. Okay, done.
All right, back around, just in time. Okay, so what else am I doing this turn? I have options, different things I could do. Thinking about technology, and one of the things I'm thinking about is like, which one do I want to go all the way up?
Yep.
But I'm also finding all 3 of my level ones compelling. And the nice thing about level 1s, it only takes 1 develop technology action to activate it. So for my next trick, I'm going to take this.
2 infrastructure, huh?
Generate two infrastructure. How did you figure it out? And let's go gain an energy factory.
Okay, so what's it say?
Gain an energy factory.
Okay, checks out. Okay.
So I'm going to gain one. Since I can gain it anywhere.
Right.
Might as well gain it here.
I mean, why not?
Yeah. Whenever you prefab an energy factory, you may prefab a second factory of any type.
Okay, you still got to pay the cost. So basically taking a 3 action, but getting 2 of them out of it.
Mundo.
All right, cool.
Now, because I took this action here, I also get a resource and some things you need.
Everything.
You definitely need steel over here, though, because anytime you're settling population, you need steel. I mean, you need energy. I might get some energy, figure out a way to get some energy later, but energy's coming over here.
Oh, right.
So
that's
handy.
important. That's important. That's a good reason not to take the energy over here. Yeah.
So, that's my action.
Action number 2, easiest thing to forget.
Easiest thing to forget.
That. There we go.
Final answer. That's me.
Sure. No, after the first round, we'll stop working through this as detailed as we are.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how I'm getting to 10.
Details.
That is not a consideration for me right now.
You're all set on 10?
No, I am at 2.
Right on.
The issue is that what's interesting in this game compared to our last game is that in the bonus cards there are no tech bonuses. So
Makes it harder to abuse the tech.
Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2.
I have the same level 1 as you with the one you just built.
Except you have.
Except it's food.
Yeah.
See,
And the fourth set has it with energy.
Okay.
Or with steel, I mean.
So I could forego getting that tech. I really don't want to though.
Don't look at me. It's your you do you.
So let me do the math on this. 1. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 2, 3,
17,
4.
9.
So it's 4, which is 3 energy, and then
So you're at 6 total energy is what it sounded like to me.
no. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So that's 5 actions.
Okay, so that's 6 energy. 6 energy. Thank you. But then I only have 1 left over, which means I might need. Oh, can you slide the ships?
Absolutely, I forgot to do that. A moment. So that will go there.
Come on, 2 energy ship.
There you go.
Sorry, Shrey.
And by sorry, he means
It's not awful.
Not at all.
It's not awful.
No, because they're all good ships.
They're all okay. Like I would love to have a 2-bay ship.
Yeah.
2-bay meaning these bad boys right
Because
here.
I might need to wipe those.
I mean, it's just the resource. You got resources for days.
Yeah, you need resources is what I say.
See, I want like the one you had is really good.
That's why it costs 4 and 2.
Yeah.
These are cheaper. Well, I guess some of them are cheaper. Some of them are somewhat cheaper.
All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe those. I'm
Okay.
going to spend a steel to do that.
Okay. All right.
So
So
you're taking this action.
Well, so technically you don't have to. I could.
Oh, really?
Actually, no. I'm not sure about that. I think you do have to.
I think you have to actually.
I do need to take a.
So taking that action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll double check it, by the way, here in a
Yeah.
minute. But
It's not gonna. It doesn't really make a difference since I'm going to
Right.
buy a ship.
there you go, double bay.
Yeah,
There's double bay.
That's probably the one to take.
There's a different double bay.
And wee bay, and wow. Okay. You know, the wire.
Wire reference.
The only downside to this is you know what they're all lacking?
No stadium.
Stadium.
No un stadium.
Yeah, so that means that's a problem for the next round.
Screw that guy.
So
Future.
I think it's going to be one of the ones that doesn't require. But so if it transports twice, that means it's 2 extra energy for the cheaper one, right?
Yeah, for this guy. Yep.
It's 2 extra energy and but it costs. The one that I want is 2 extra food. Yeah. All right. I'll buy that ship. I'll spend the 4 too. So this is 6 and 2.
Before you take an infrastructure, spaceship, or stadium, you may pay 1 resource from either world to discard all of them, or any or all that are there and deal 1. If after that you still don't like it, you may end the action without taking anything, but you're still taking the action.
Yeah.
You still had to.
Yeah, you're committed to taking.
I'll take
That is,
that one. Yeah.
That is a really nasty penalty. Just like, oh, if you don't like it, you could just do nothing.
Yeah, I mean it's an option.
Yuck.
There we go.
Okay. Those are definitely ships.
Yep. I have no idea what I need to do. Well, I know what I need to do. I just don't know how to go about doing it. There is no doubt that I'm going to need to do that bad boy. So we'll go ahead and do that one. So I like not having to pay for my 3rd energy. It saves me 4 energy over the course of the game. So that's good.
Yep.
And much like my good friends over here, I'm going to take that 1 steel and go there for all the same reason that they have already alluded to.
Coolio. Coolio. I'm going to take this action again. It's going to cost me an energy to take any action. It's my 3rd action. And I'm going to develop a technology. And this time I'm going to develop the once per year, do it 2 times switcheroo. So it lets me, on the same side of the board, exchange 1 kind of resource for 1 different kind of resource.
Yeah, and just to be clear on that, it is not swap sides, like take 1 resource from one side and swap it with another world. It is swap it with
energy on this side becomes a steel on this side.
There you go.
Or so on, yeah.
Just wanted to make sure that was clear.
That is clear. Unfortunately, that is clear. And so the 2 things I'm thinking about here are either adding an energy here, because extra energy on this side is always good until you can't use it anymore, or adding another steel here. Those both seem like good ideas.
The other thing to keep in mind, and again, this is just being friendly a little, is when you transport, you're going to be able to move some number of resources also, so keep that in mind.
Yeah. Well, I'm sort of thinking about how maybe I'll already have an energy production over here.
Maybe.
Right? But
I mean, I don't know. Are you planning on taking that settle action again this turn?
Or next turn.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
You do income before.
Oh, right. Sorry, I'm looking at my ships. Come back. I gotta have it for round 1.
You're different.
Yeah, I am.
You're different and special.
Yeah, there's words for that.
All right, so that's my action.
All right, sure.
Yep. I was also trying to think, well, how do I get to 7 in a reasonable way? Everything comes down to you need to take this, do this twice, but there's really I only need to do it once. The second time I do it is pointless. Because I'm not going to build a stadium. I suppose I could, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm not going to buy another ship, and I can't. There's nothing I will have that's available to settle. So I could just stick a card here and not do the action.
Now here that
This
is
one twice.
yeah.
But that means I have to spend extra.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Maybe
That is what it means. Yes.
Yeah. That. Well, hold on.
I don't
wait.
have the energy for that.
Well, if you get 2 more energy here, you only need 1 more.
No, I still don't have enough energy for that.
Okay, I trust you.
Because I need if I do this twice, right? So I've
What if you take this action and exchange those for energy?
Oh, I forgot about the energy exchange, but I need those to transfer up to the
Just saying you probably could do it. I'm not saying you should do it.
But I need to do this to do the tech action, not the exchange action.
But then you're getting an extra action here, so you get tech action here. Just saying you
You're
could.
never happy.
I'm just saying you
Never,
could, Trey.
ever happy,
I'm not
Trey.
saying it's something you should do. I'm saying you could.
How many
do it.
would that be? 1, 5, 6 actions? There's no way.
Sounds great.
Because that's another three energy, which technically I could do. I don't think it's worth it.
Oh, well, now we're asking that age-old question.
Is it
worth it? Only you can really determine that.
All right, we're doing this.
Okay.
I'm pushing up tech.
And there you go. All right, cool. Done. So I kind of like that. So I know I'm going to need,
Okay, got it. I don't know why it took me that long to figure that out.
Yeah.
Everything is good.
Wait.
so if you take a look at my ship,
Okay.
I have go-go juice and I have comeback juice.
I'll be spending this.
Ready. So this is what's on that ship, not going to change. So I have this to play with a bit. So this is going to be action number 3, which is free because of that. And I'm going to take another resource and... yeah, I think it's just too important to be able to do this. And for a resource... we need 2 food at some point. Future me. Done. That's me. So I'm at 4 now. Ken.
Okay.
Action number 4.
Keep
So
it going over here.
2 energy that cost.
Yep. 2 energy. But I think at this point it's right to start gaining energy. So I'm going to add an energy back with the resource I get.
Yeah, and 2 infrastructure.
You know? No. I'm actually going to go here. And I get 2 things.
Okay, you get a happy face.
I get a happy face. And then I get the permanent ability that stadiums will cost me 1 resource less.
That's awfully
rest
nice.
of the game.
That's pretty good.
Which I hope might allow me to buy all my stadiums over here. And not have to worry about transporting the stupid thing.
That would be tasty, sure. Yeah.
All right, good.
That's me.
All right, so I
That's
will.
the whole thing.
I'll come down here.
That is action number 4.
And then I will I'll move this over.
And now what do you
Action
have?
phase, gain a factory.
Once per action phase, get into factory. So I will do that next turn.
Okay.
On my next action.
Paul says comeback juice was going to be my nickname in UFC before I got into board games. Clearly, have you seen his physique? Okay.
Oh, and I should have taken a resource when I did this, which will be. Ooh, that's an interesting question.
4, 6, 7,
I
10.
think energy is important, but I'm getting 2 of it there. So
No, wait. 4, 6.
what I really should do is figure out what I'm flipping, right? And I think it'll be.
What's that, Campbell?
I think it will be the energy.
4.
No, it'll be the steel. Done.
6. So that's 5 energy I need. I technically have it. I'm going to be getting 2 more. So I don't necessarily need that. So I could do this. Okay.
Is it okay? Is it?
I don't know. Did I mention this game's hard?
You did. And I heard you. It is hard.
I'm going to do something dumb.
Love it. I'm here for it.
I think. Oh, that's right. I was gonna bring these up here too. There we go. So I'm doing this. It's going to cost me 2 energy. All but guarantees, maybe, that I'm first next turn, which may or may not matter. Let's just do it and make mistakes. So 2, 4, 6. So 10 or 7.
Okay.
Okay, all right. I'm going to build the stadium. I'm going to take these 2 steel. This is not at all what I was planning on doing, to be clear. Okay?
Yeah, the fact that it's a 2 steel stadium.
That's a 2 steel stadium.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it comes with that real important smiley face, and it came from the New World. That'll go right there.
Yeah, so we're tied.
Yes, which then we will swap order.
We'll swap order. Unless one shows up that I can...
Fact.
That I can...
Fact. So here we go.
And Ken feels a need to buy it, right? He may have other plans.
He may.
Maybe, we'll see. Right.
So I feel pretty safe. I'll go first next.
Yeah, I'd need one more
Yeah.
in order to do that
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
So, yep.
All right, Ken, you're up.
So...
I mean, you can pass. You're at 5.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm saying you could pass.
What does being at 5 do?
Not great.
Just curious.
Just saying.
No, I'm not going to pass. So I wasn't planning to build that one anyway, although it's a bummer that it's not there.
I wasn't planning on that, but I was like, wait a minute. My ship doesn't have the ability to move a stadium. I don't want to have to buy another ship right away.
Totally.
And then when you said I might be able to just build them, I was like,
oh, right. Building.
I can do that.
What an idea. Yeah. So I think instead I'm going to do what I was kind of planning to do all along, which is go here, spend 3 energy.
So that's 7 for those scoring at home, by the way.
Yep.
All right.
And settle.
Oh, all right. So settling the factory in the New World. So factory space. He has no population. There, or
That's
there.
Yep, that's correct.
All right. So he has now settled here in the New World, which means Ken is running away with the game. He's at 1
energy production.
There we go.
Woo-hoo.
Congrats.
Thanks.
All right. I'm going to use the power of my once per action phase to gain a factory, and I will gain a energy factory. It'll get me 1 for the ship to go home next turn. No, but I'm getting the 2 for this. Or maybe that's 4 here for the next. There's so many considerations. Or do I need a food? I'm going to need 2 food.
What's wrong?
Eventually.
I'm okay. Thought I screwed myself. I did
I
not.
need steel also. I need all the resources.
Yeah,
Can I have all the
for sure.
resources?
Can you have all the resources?
Yeah, I can. Can I have all 3?
Eventually.
All right. I hate doing this. Yeah, I'm going to take this deal, and then I'm going to do this, which takes me to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And settle.
Hold on. Spend your energy and move your marker up. Just it's less camera movement. So you're there, or there.
Interesting.
All great. I vote for this one over in the corner. That's
Right
the best
here.
one,
That's
probably.
sexy. That's really good.
I mean, it is adjacent to 2 different.
I suppose that's true.
2 sets.
Yep.
I think I like. I think I like this one.
All right.
All right. So steel. Wow, y'all are killing it. All right. Well done,
Yep,
you.
there we go.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So, for all intents and purposes, I only have 1 action left because I only have 3 energy. So I can do 1 action.
You don't have to do one action.
I could just stop at 6.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that's what I would do. Just stop.
That is an option. But for the first time in all my games of this, I'm not going to get the top one. I'm going to be at 7.
Okay.
Because 6, the only way to get to 10 is that. So if I were to go to 7, I would get. Okay, so here, let me show
the
it.
7 is just better. Yeah.
Right. So I get a resource, a tech, a resource, and a factory,
Yes.
as opposed to just 2 energy.
That's
It's
right.
And a
supposed to
tech.
attack, yeah.
That seems better.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, it's less progress. Now, that's the other thing. Like, it's less steps up this bad boy. But I'm going 3rd anyways. Whatever. So,
You actually aren't going 3rd.
oh, when do we.
Turn order happens first.
Yes.
Oh, so I'm going first.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and nothing. 7 and that. Or.
Well, no, 7 and nothing.
Yeah. Or 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is also nice.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's
3 4 is
doable.
probably the most options.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that said, I will go ahead and go with the 7. This is so cool being able to do this multiple times.
Yeah.
Every
Very
game,
different. It's very different, right?
Every game, the game we're going to be streaming next week has that, and you can only do it once. This just feels so much better than that. All right, so there's that. That is 3 energy. My resource is going to be that.
Yep. What do you
And
need energy over there for? I don't know.
I don't know. Probably because go-go juice for the ship.
Aha.
There's that. So that's done. That's me.
Cool.
And DUN done. Ken?
Pass.
Pass.
Or Shrey? I pass. All right. So the next step is transport. So this technically happens simultaneously, but again, for the first turn, go ahead, Ken. If you wish to transport.
I will transport.
Okay.
So I'm spending 1 energy because my ship costs 1 energy to transport.
Okay.
I can transport 2 resources. I'm going to choose to transport. I mean, energy is better for me over here now and in the sort of short, medium term. So transporting steel over because steel is really useful in the new world.
And you have a blue and yellow.
A blue and yellow, so I can transport 2 different ones.
If you wish to.
Yeah, and I do. So I'm going to flip this guy over.
Okay. So that gets you 2 discs on your
2 discs.
ship.
Yep.
2 pop.
And I'm going to flip this guy over.
2
So
more.
a total of 4 discs.
And it goes. Done. All right.
There we
cool.
go.
Shrey.
Yep, I'm just looking at the math, right? If I was to flip, let's say, these 2, so I have 2 gray. So if I flip these 2, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4 energy income. No, 5 energy income, which is reasonable. But if I could also do these 2, which would reduce my food. I don't see the food is not important. I think yet. Will be. So I think it will be this one. So that's 2 pop.
Okay.
And then, which one do I do now? Like, I would love to be able to do this one because I get more discs over into the new world. Yeah, I'll do it.
Screw that future you guy.
Yeah.
All right?
You guy.
And then I also can do 3 resources, which I only have 2, so I will do all of this.
Yep.
And I'll fly it over to the. Where do you want me to put the ship? Like here, maybe?
Yeah, perfect. All right. So I have the 2 energy there. Those 2 are coming, but I guess might as well now. And I have a blue and gray.
Yep.
Well, I think. This might be. The blue will be this one, a steel and a food. There. So that's 2 chiclets. And then the gray, which has got to be this edge. You know what? How many food do we need? We need 4 food, right?
Sounds right.
And food for ships, we might need, I think, yeah, I'll go there. So that gives me 6 energy and 4 food. You know what? Let's go now. I can't. All right, fine. Final answer. All right, so that is 2 chiclets times 2, and then 3 steel. Shh. Shh. Because space, no sound. And then, the highlight of my entire turn.
All right.
1 energy. Shh. Shh. Ready for next round.
Love it.
There we go. Okay. All right, so that is transport. Turn order. I have 1 smiley face.
0 smiley faces.
1. So.
Shrey's going last.
Yep, and then.
You're going first.
Yep.
We change relative order.
There we go. All right, so now progress track. We've already established this. I'm not going to waste any time. 3, 4. Ouch. That's so scary.
Yeah.
But now I can basically build anywhere. So, well,
Yep.
anywhere in tundra.
Anywhere in
Tundra.
tundra. Yeah.
Right. All right. So that's me. Next. And again, I have 7 because 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
There we go. Ken,
So I'm going to do.
what are you at?
I'm also at 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
So I'm going to do a slightly less good version of the same play.
Okay.
And I'm going to take 1.
And 6, yeah.
No. 1 and.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. No.
I could do that.
Oh,
But what I was actually thinking is that I would just go and put 1 there.
sure.
Oh, you mean
sort of
just
the-
1?
It's sort of the same thing.
So that.
Yeah.
That is legit. Sure.
Yeah, flip a disc.
Well, either way, that's happening.
Yeah. No way to get around it if you're doing 7.
Right.
That math
So,
does not work out.
Yep.
so the 8 is the resource.
Right.
So it's 8 and 2.
8 and 2 means as long as you don't want a black hole.
I don't mind that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2
The good news about Tundra is there's a bunch of spaces that don't need
and
that.
8.
Yeah.
I assume you want the one with the sun?
Yes.
Okay, all right,
and then I get a resource,
you,
which
in
I
fact,
think needs to be energy, because I'm only producing 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. So I'll put the energy over on this side of the world, on
Okay.
the old world, because I'm about to get some more energy, so it's okay.
So that's progress. Now we get bonuses. Bonuses are that. So Shrey gets 2 energy,
Yep. 2 energy.
and Ken and I get 1 energy, and again, can be placed
Yep.
in either side.
Right now I can only use it over here, so I'm going to go ahead and. put
So
it
can
over here.
only use it there.
You can. Oh, right. You're making.
I'm producing
You're
energy,
producing
so
energy.
I'm all
So you're
set.
good.
I'm not, so I'm going to need one.
Yeah.
We've established for the return trip. So I will produce it there, and then can produce a factory, both you and I,
And they're free.
for free.
Prefab for free.
And do you get?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. So I'm going to prefab an energy factory for free because I don't have any energy over here.
Yeah. And I am going to
And
do.
whenever I prefab an energy factory, I can prefab another factory.
Oh, is that considered prefabbing a factory?
Yeah, I mean it's
Prefab,
yeah, it's every time you
So-
take that. Yeah.
And so the only resource I have over here is steel, so I'll go ahead and prefab a steel factory.
Oh, because it cost you the second one.
second one costs
Yeah,
me.
I
That's
got
right.
you.
Yep.
Right. All right, cleanup. Hey, look at this. This bottom slide, so on and so forth. Go for those, and we'll cover that in a minute. This one, bottom of the deck, slide. And so the ships and the stadiums do not come preceded like the 1s and 2s like the infrastructure does. So
Right.
just FYI. Oh, well, there you go. So that's an interesting one that came out, the aquarium.
Yep.
Or at least interesting from a standpoint of it's a stadium.
Right.
It's only 1 steel. So,
And for me, it's free.
yeah. That doesn't
it's
suck.
cost- cost
It
an
costs an action, right?
But
Yeah.
yeah, free is nice. Free,
All right.
Free sounds good.
So we are now in round 2. So again, it's resources or income and then check. Check is we just crossed that threshold that 0 stadiums required, 0 food in the new world, and 4 of your food is getting eaten. So go ahead and produce your stuff, and then we'll talk about what you produced afterwards. All right.
All right. So
Yeah.
I'm producing 0 food.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah,
you mean-
because I
you
meant
net zero
4,
net
same,
food, yes.
same here.
I'm net 1 food.
6 energy.
And how much steel?
And 1, 2, 3, 4 steel.
Mine was 5, 5, and 4, which is really 5, 5, 0.
Yep.
Mine
Okay.
was
And then,
Yeah.
of course, I'm also producing 1 energy over here.
all right. And it produces
Right, and unfortunately, I'm behind times. There you go. Okay. All right, so we're good?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so that's income in check. So just be aware, next round,
Yep.
you have to have 1 stadium in the New World, which currently I'm the only one that has that.
Yes.
You need 2 food over here in some form or fashion, be it production or food cubes.
Yep.
And 2 food over here.
Yep.
So in other words, for like Ken and I, 2 of these food can vacate and then show up over there somehow. And what else did we get over here? That is a clone, so put 1 chiclet in the New World and also get 1 food and 1 steel or 2 steel.
And
And notice
gonna
the
check
numbers, 9 and 12.
My assumption is that this clone does not require a food.
Doesn't show it. I am inclined to agree with you. Let me double check.
Yeah, there's a card reference in the
There's the icons. That is just for the clone.
I think there's a card reference on the
Add a population token to the New World side of your board. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Year-end bonuses right here. Free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it would be silly to pay for it when you're getting your food as part of it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so the new order, same order, right, as it was, because turn order changes partway through there. That's me. Okay. Oh, by the way, these reset, so these clear, that resets also. So there we go. And you reuse the same cards because it doesn't matter in this version. I think settling's good
Get in there.
because I'm first.
If you don't do it, I'm going to.
Right, so settling seems real good. So I'm going to do that. That is settle 1 location and then pay whatever it costs. So I have a factory. We need 2 food. I do need go-go juice on the way home. That is probably my favorite spot for that, honestly. And prerequisites, again, for suns and black holes, I have 2 of each, so I can go anywhere. That just seems so good, but for multiple reasons, there are other I'm not going to overthink it. So I'm going to take 2 of my pop here. That's going to cost me 2 steel.
Yep.
And we will do that. That means I'm producing 1 food
And 1 energy.
and 1 energy.
Take
So halfway to that, and then 1 energy, which is go-go juice coming back. Okay, so at least there's that. And now, Ken.
Well, that was not the one I wanted.
Oh, well, that works for you.
Ken wants that one.
So I'm going to go here.
Anywhere, Eric.
There.
Yep.
And go here as well, importantly.
Oh, right.
And spend 2 steel from over here, which I have. And I'm going to settle the one with
that one. Yep.
2 steel and a thingy. And so that's going to be a energy factory.
And he has the prerequisites because he has 1
2
of each.
pops, yep.
So that's good.
So steel goes up to 2, energy goes up to 2. Food, I mean,
Future use problem.
we'll figure it out.
Yep. Yeah, settlements can be anywhere out there. They don't have to be adjacent to one another.
Right.
Is what I'm trying to say.
That's right.
Yeah. Yep. What Derek said out there too. How many of y'all out there have played this? I'm curious. And what are your thoughts on the game so far? Do you need more fingers?
You good, Trey?
It's just so much, and everything requires so much.
Oh, the energy cost is no joke.
Speak about it, man. It's true.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I can only take 4 actions this turn due to energy.
Right. I
constraints.
want to take 5 actions.
Yeah.
That's a thing. That's 6 energy.
You guys don't have 80 energy over here?
I have 5, but not if I want to power my ship for go-go juice.
Right. That's
Powering a ship, yeah.
Yeah, not a problem you got right now.
Certainly not.
But he might want to have that problem.
I definitely want to have that problem. No question about wanting to have that
I'm not
problem.
thrilled with those options over there.
Yeah, heard.
Oh, neither of you have food. That's interesting.
Correct.
Yeah. So
Interesting is a word.
So,
It's
But you-
because food required for 2 of the 3 ships.
but see,
Yeah.
you might be waiting for me to do that so that and I don't hate that one actually,
Which one?
the middle one, because I need something to transport a stadium. And I would love to be able to have that be a 2. Like, I would.
A double transporter?
Yeah. I might do it oh, ship is this location. And I need to do it. Okay, this is clarifying things. Okay, so... but I also need to settle. Do I need to settle now or do I need to settle later? Because you all could settle other things. I think I'm okay waiting on settling. There's spots that I'm okay with. All right, so I'm going to do that. Where's my card? Because I'm afraid you might wipe, but then something better might come out. So maybe I want to wait for you to wipe. This is
You know that I know that you know that I know that I clearly.
a card is going here, whether it's settling or building a ship.
So which of those are you doing, sir? Somebody unpause Sheree.
Steel, 2 discs. I will need the food. I also need I need everything. Food.
2 food. And he does, no, cannot.
I do, because I have one similar requirement covered with my tech.
Because he only has that sun, but because of his tech, he doesn't need that because show point.
Yep, this tech is
Yeah,
a normal
there you go.
symbol
Yep.
requirement
Yep,
when settling.
yep,
Yeah.
This is Paul. All right. So this one time, can I take all 3 of my actions right now? Because I know exactly what I want to do with all of them.
No.
Okay. I tried.
You did try.
I did.
And I appreciated it.
All right. So I want to do. Oh, that worked out.
Did it?
It did.
I hate when
Move
that
your
happens.
action. Man, is that dumb?
No, I love it when I hear that.
Man. Oh, okay. Hold on. It's my turn to make fun of myself while I think this through. I might pivot all around.
Uh-oh.
So if I do that, so I said I can spend, okay. So let's see. So I know I need that, and I know I need that. Okay.
Do you mind if I change something?
Yeah, absolutely.
What he does mind?
What?
On retrospect, I'm not a fan of that location. I was thinking of one of the other 2 locations, but it's fine.
Oh, no, that's fine if you want to do that. All right, fine.
As long as you meet the requirements for it, I think it's
Yeah. It was going to be the 2 energy. I think is the one that makes more sense.
Well, I do have a problem with that now.
Do you? I mean, I can undo
thinking
that.
about settling it.
I was thinking about it, but,
Yeah.
well, I guess not now.
I mean, I can go back. I don't.
No,
think
you're fine. So he took that spot.
Note to self: 2 food spot available.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2-foot spot is nice.
Okay.
But energy is killing me. Especially since I'm probably going to be flipping some energy.
Flipping something.
Is it just dumb? So I get 3 actions. 1, 2, 3. You know what? I need to look at something. Hold on. This will.
I need more energy.
Oh
than
my
I
God.
have.
Okay.
Much more
1,
energy than I have.
2. That's 4. And then the last action is 8, and I'm short energy. Well,
You need more energy, Ken? You have all the energy in the world.
oh, that's so good, though.
I mean, not to take 6 actions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I think I'm just going to go ahead and bite the
go
bullet and do
here
it.
and convert those steel into energy.
Here we go. That's action number 2.
Yep. Technology.
Yeah, we are going to do a technology. And it is going to be that.
Ooh.
And
Slow down, Captain.
and a resource. If you'll give me a minute to figure that out, and then Ken, you can go ahead and take your action.
Yeah, you might as well get that good one while you have all the stuff, right?
Yeah, all the icons, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That basic lang settle in any water place.
Yeah, I'm not going to interfere with that. So this is probably just like real short term and dumb.
I'm here for it.
I'm going to go here. And I'm going to acquire a steel because I seem to need it. I'm going to take 2 infrastructure actions.
Hold on. Don't take them yet, because that might impact what I do here. So
Cool.
So I'm gonna be able to do this next turn.
Yeah.
So we're like,
Well, not this one.
You can't
because
do
would
any
have
that require
discs.
3.
Yeah.
because I have 2.
And you only have 1 steel right now.
Don't pay for it.
But
Oh, right.
you could clone
right
if you could figure out how to get some food.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother.
Okay.
So I'm leaning towards
Oh, yeah.
that bad
I
boy.
mean, or the 2 steel, 2 energy is also not bad.
Yeah. I like.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Or the 4 energy and a
Factory.
AKA 5 energy.
5
for
energy
you.
is ridiculous.
Wouldn't be
over there.
bad.
Yeah, but I mean, this just feels,
A little more balanced.
especially if I'm not going to get to 9 this turn.
Yeah.
So it's probably that, which means I'm going to, that resource that I'm struggling with
Yeah.
is going to be, hold on, blue and gray is that? No, it's got to be that. And that. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. The only question is whether or not I have a power. Oh God. You know what? This might sound really dumb, but I'm so worried of not having enough power over here. I think I'm gonna do that.
Ooh. Okay.
Not saying it's smart. I'm just saying I'm doing it, which also might also allow me to buy a 5th action this turn. There's that. Oh yeah.
Watch out.
All right.
Watch out.
All right. So
Okay.
anyway, you were going to infrastructure, right?
Infrastructure.
All right.
Although now that I've had the opportunity to think about this more, maybe I should do it here instead of here.
Did you take a resource already?
I did, so I would need to give it back. So
Wow, this is so hard. Are the special actions asymmetric? You mean the technologies? Those are asymmetric sets, yes.
unfortunately, I think that's probably right. Yeah. Okay, so I have to give this back.
Okay, so you're doing the just infrastructure.
Just infrastructure.
Okay,
Yep.
got it.
And so this is probably real short term and dumb, but it's going to help me take care of part of an issue that I have, which is I don't have any food production in the New World. So I'm just going to take that one right there.
And play it. Yeah.
This one?
Yep.
All right, notice it does have the exclamation point.
So I can't.
That's going to be action number 1.
Yep.
And action
It comes
number
into
2.
my hand.
Right, and I assume, just while I have the
Yeah.
camera, action number 2 is he's probably going to play it.
I'm going to play it because I've already met the condition.
So he's going to pay the one steal,
Yeah.
and then he's going to get a couple of production.
That's right. So paying a steal, getting a steel production, getting a food production.
There we go.
Yep.
Boom, done. And then now this is the same icon as the one that Ken just took, so Ken cannot, he can take it, but he can't play it, which seems pretty dumb in a limited action game. So, by the way, I almost, I told you, can I take my 3 action in a row? That was one of them until Shrey changed his mind and did that. So,
for sure.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
All right. So I'm going to. So I like the ship. I don't love the ship.
Okay.
No. Yeah, I'm on the middle. Yeah. I like it particularly because it takes only 1 energy.
Yeah.
That's the important bit of that. It can hold a stadium, and it has 1 energy.
I hear moving stadiums over is going to be important for y'all.
I got to move 1 stadium over.
Or building them.
So the other, I'm just going to do it. I don't want to risk one of you wiping and get rid of that. So it's going to be 3 and 1. 3 and 1. 1 food, 3 steel for that. And this is going there. Okay, good. So
That's what came out.
A better one did not come out. But in the next 2 is a question. Because I could have wiped and... Because Edward might not buy a ship.
Edward is not buying a ship.
Ken is definitely buying a ship.
Edward's in the space where he is in good shape not buying one.
Yeah, because of that.
Yeah.
Now, on that note, I have considered buying that aquarium.
Right.
Because it puts the screws to Ken a bit, it feels like, anyways. And maybe I'm wrong.
No. No, I have a tech that gives all my ships 1 building capacity. So any ship I buy, I'll be able to ship this.
Oh, you're still gonna. Oh, you're buying a ship. Okay, right. Never mind. Right.
Yeah.
So it's not terribly important.
No.
I mean, it was one of those to where I'm like, wow, I have all 3. I'm done. But it's only 1 smiley face, and that's the tiebreaker. And
One smiley
I'm
face
a little
may not be
good.
the winner.
Yeah, that is a fair statement.
Yeah.
So my other option is I could take that tech. And build.
You could.
However, I might wait on that. I do want to do these 3 things again. So that'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is right where I want to be. But that requires 3 actions. And if you notice, that is 1, 2, 3. So you know what that's not? That's short a little go-go juice.
It is indeed short go-go juice.
But I would get it here potentially.
Yep.
And so that would take care of that, and then that frees me up for both of these actions. I don't even know if I want to take that one. So then the question is, do I take this just twice? Oh, no, that was it. That's why. Oh, Lordy. I feel like this is the decision point. Man, that's good. Gives me that. Which if that gives me that, then I can get that. But the problem is I'm then 1 short. So maybe I pivot and do that instead. All right, this is going to be the action I take. So this is action number 3. That is free because of that. I'm going to also take 2 2 infrastructure actions. The first one is I'm going to take this one and secure that.
Yep.
And the reason for that is
There's a whole lot of real estate
right there.
A whole lot of real estate out there that is not.
And I only have one currently out there, so this one doesn't seem as good. The other option is this one,
which is not bad.
It's not bad, but you know what? I could do that this turn potentially. So I think I will go ahead and take this one.
Yep.
Second action, this immediately happens.
It does immediately happen. You say.
Those are population specifically.
So that wouldn't work there.
No.
Correct.
Okay.
You could do it if you do the energy one below.
Yes.
Ah, that is that one.
Mm-hmm.
Tempting.
Yeah, not bad.
But because again, it's in the line. It's not all. But you know what? I am going to go ahead and play this, and I will take it from here. I don't qualify for it yet, but that's my second action.
That's your third action.
Well, second infrastructure
action.
You know what?
So you went ahead and played it.
Oh, that's so tempting. Do I instead just take that?
Also good.
Because that, but the thing is, then I'm not doing that this turn. You know what? I will not. I will take that steel back, and I will take that one instead.
Okay.
Okay. So all of a sudden, by the way, I would like to point out the one that wiped, I actually would have that this round.
Yeah.
Because of my special ability.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
Yeah.
That's why that's in one. Okay. Lesson learned. Okay, cool. There's that one. So,
Tasty.
fibrous.
Yeah.
You're up. Third action.
Action the third. So I gotta buy a ship eventually. I don't think Edward's buying a ship. Shrey already bought a ship. So I think I can probably wait on that one. I mean, Edward could buy a ship. God knows he's got enough resources.
Got steel for days.
Yeah. But his energy limitations are probably going to keep him from doing that, I think. Buying a ship he can't use doesn't seem to make a ton of sense. So, I'm going to take this action, Ratcher. I need a food over here so that I don't starve on the New World next time.
Seems like a good plan.
And
I assume you're going tech, but is it infrastructure?
it's tech, yeah. So I'm going to take the first step of the middle path.
Which
here.
is what?
My ships, eventually, when it's activated, my ships will have +1 to building capacity and +1 to resource capacity.
That seems good.
Since this ship has no ship or no building capacity,
Right, yeah.
it'll just be handy to have.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah. Again, trying to hit the right number and it's not working. I really want to take another settle action because I feel like I'm going to miss out on getting production down before the beginning of the next round, which would be probably like 3 food maybe.
Yeah.
Or 2 food probably, realistically. 2 food and something else. That seems really important. No, it's actually going to be 1 food. But I need 2 food. That's... Do I just forego that?
Yeah, the funny thing is, the game gives you this candy, right? And man, you want to go for it, but sometimes it just might not be the right thing.
Yeah, because I'm like 1 under, or 1 over. It's
Right.
like, it's not, it's just, how important is that steel? So I'm going to do this first. Let me do the math on this. Yeah, I know some of the infrastructure cards, nothing's working out this game. All right.
I hate everything. It's great.
So I'm going to do that for that, and take a tech, which will be this first half of that.
Which is?
That is to get a food factory, and all my food factories produce a one more.
Yeah, that's so good if you can get it.
Yeah.
Yep. Synergizes nicely with the gain of factory action.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll be building 2 factories, or selling 2 factories soon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no downside to that.
That's what you think.
Yeah, I wonder if I might be able to hit that,
You need
I mean-
1, 2, 3, 4,
but
8.
Depends.
You need 8.
right, which I can. So, but
At
am I
least
going to be
8,
first? I don't
basically.
know.
Right, at least 8, yeah.
Right. So, 2 energy. I will do this. Get 1 more resource. There, I have go-go juice. And that. So, this says, this affects immediate. You settle the site even if you can't settle in that biome yet.
Yep.
If the site requires population tokens, you do not pay steel for them, but you got to have the prereqs for it.
Yep.
So awesome. I will go ahead and take those 2.
And you're doing the 2 energy, 2 food?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the 2 food is just, but I am getting a food.
Yep. So you're,
And I'm getting a food there. So, like, my food
so
requirement.
You're aiming at this one.
Yeah, I think
see.
I'm going to be able to hit that.
Okay.
Because I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So. No, let's just be smart. 2 and 2. So
Okay.
that is 1, 2.
Yep.
That seems good.
It's really
Yeah.
nice.
That's,
Very handy.
yeah, it's awesome. Feels good. Not going to lie. Feels good. All right.
To me, so action 4 cost me 2 energy. I could fiddle around with this a little bit more, but I'm just going to go ahead and get that ship, just in case.
Okay.
Spending
Which one?
4 steel for the one that costs 4 steel.
Checks out.
That's our guy.
All right. And these will slide. Everybody
Don't be
cares
good,
about
don't be
this.
good, don't be good.
Well, it depends on what your definition of good is.
Yeah, I mean,
Not terrible. It's not bad.
it's different. It's situationally great.
I might have been okay with that.
Right, see?
So I'm going to go down here and do attack. So I get a resource, which has to be that. Oh, I had the 2 energy that I needed to do
There you
this.
go. Yep,
Yep.
yep.
And then I will take this, which will gain me a food factory, and all my food factories produce extra, so we'll do that.
Nice.
All right, so I'm at 7. So to be able to do that, I got to, that's a 9.
Yep. Looks like you're doing a 2.
So sounds like I'm doing a 2.
Yeah.
And
You can settle because you've got a factory.
I do, in fact, have a factory. However, oh, that's got to be on a factory space. Interesting.
There you go.
Not what I was planning on doing, though. I really think I'm going to take that stadium. I really do. It just kind of fell in my lap that way.
Yeah, might as well.
Or do I take that 3? Ooh. By the way, that's that
Yep.
there. I have no energy left to pay for that ship. So we're not going to, you know what? It's a steal.
There you go.
It's a steal.
It's a steal. Again, not what I was planning on doing, but
But you did it anyway.
I did it anyway. Done. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Some of us are interested.
I reckon. 3 food.
Oh, something. That's not one I'm buying anytime soon.
Okay.
No.
All right. Okay. All right.
That's one.
Yeah.
Okay. My 5th action is going to get me to 12. 4,
Well
7,
done, you.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep.
And it's just going to be to juice up that technology so now it's active.
And again.
This
plus
ship
one.
will be able to carry one extra resource and one extra stadium / building / definitely a stadium.
Checks out.
Yep.
Shrey?
Is that how that tech works?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would love to get to 12 also, but I need to settle.
So 2, 4.
If I had infrastructure, if there's an infrastructure card that I could that I could fulfill immediately, I would consider it. But I need to get another
6,
thing.
7. Isn't that 11?
Yes.
Oh.
So I do that. I do that. I do that.
Grumble,
I will
grumble.
I will use this power to get a factory of my choice, which will be energy, I think. Do I need the steel? No, it's going to be energy. And then we'll settle.
I'm big into nature. I just realized on my stadiums, there's an aquarium, and there's a
You know what? I might just leave that one and settle this way.
botanical garden.
2 food and a
Sure,
thing.
go with it. Sounds right.
Still got to figure out a way to move that stadium over.
Yeah, I'll do this one.
Oh, sorry. Really?
What did you? You have like a line, right?
Yeah. Oh, I guess I can go all the way. I forgot it's not just that one.
It's
All
not
right,
just
that's
Jason.
fair.
So it's
So you got a food and an
I
energy.
get 2 food because my
Right?
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Back to me.
Yep, do it.
I shall pass.
Pass.
Ken. Shrey.
Pass.
All right. We're done passing. Transport.
Gotta keep me honest over here. I forgot to spend my 3 energy.
Oh, all right. I appreciate the integrity.
Yep.
Go ahead and transport. So
Yep.
pay my energy.
Transporting.
3, and I have
I'll
no
take
idea.
this 1 resource. I'll take
So we're gonna need 2 food production.
that and that.
Right. I'm going to be producing more food than I need. That's too bad.
Blue and gray. I can't take this yet, can I?
Right.
I need energy too. Oh God. So the gray will be a steel factory.
Bring that with me. Shoot.
And the blue
And meanwhile, this
is
returns.
2 production, or 2 pop. 3 there. Shh. Shh. And then shh. Shh. Done. Well
Yeah,
done.
I'm making so much more energy than I need. Or sorry, not energy, food. I'll do this one.
We are the world.
All right.
We are
And
the
then these all
children.
transport. And then my ship flies back.
The other one.
The other one.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, we're done transporting, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Turn order. 1 happy face.
1 happy face.
0 still.
All right. Progress. Would you end up?
Scoot him down.
Yeah,
Huh?
I ended up exactly
Scoot
12.
down,
Exactly
what?
12.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. Oh, you're at 12?
Yep.
Okay.
11.
And I'm at 3, 5, 7, 8, 9.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And when he does that, that happens.
Not great, but
9,
is
10,
what it is.
11.
Mandatory.
9, 10, 11, 12.
12, right.
It seems
So-
selfish, but whatever.
Resource, a sun, and a technology. The technology I'm going to take is this top 3rd level one. When I complete it, all my technologies now only require 1 token instead of 2 to activate my level 2 and level 3.
That saves you 4 tech bumps, potentially. That's cool.
Potentially, yeah.
There. So that was the tech. You get a resource. You're good.
I did not get a resource yet.
Apologies.
But I don't know what I would want. I'm just gonna speculatively take an energy.
All right. Well, here, this is going to happen.
You have how much? 9?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Terrible. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That gives me 2 and 1. I would prefer to stop there. So that was 4. A moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not great. The other is
Was that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, yeah, 6, 7, 8. So it's in the same,
6, 7, 8,
the same
9.
location. Yeah.
To get the extra resource, huh?
Yep.
A resource, but then the prerequisites bite me. I can't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aha! There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then this can just slot in, correct?
Yep. And you might want the sun. Yeah, who knows?
Yeah. I now have access to the desert. Both of mine have flipped.
Yep.
And this, so for next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 would be ideal. Because then that happens,
Yep.
which is nice.
Yep.
11 would be good in a perfect world. Oh, and that ends up being one of the numbers, but we'll see how it goes. All right, and Shrey is at 11.
Right.
So here, I know this is going to happen.
So
1,
I'm
2.
at 9 right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 9 more.
What is here from there?
1, 2,
8.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
move the other
Yeah,
one.
you're 1 too many. You have 9 left.
What? I'm just confused. What just
Move this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
and then
3.
1.
7, 8, 9.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
That,
sorry.
That is an option, or I could go here and then get a resource.
Yes. But you'd have no. Oh, I guess you have ignore a symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't ignore 2, right?
Right.
Yeah, let's do the tech one. So yeah, so
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
yep, exactly.
All right, so you get attack.
This one feels a bit late. When your lead progress marker passes a transition, gain a resource. It's nice. I get it essentially once more.
Once more. Yeah.
Like productively once more, or when loading ships, one of your evacuation bays can be a match any color. That's also useful. Sure, we'll do that one.
Okay.
Because I don't think I'm going to get to another 3-level.
So what
tech.
is that one?
When loading ships, one of your evacuation bays can be any color.
Oh, that's useful.
Yeah, although I have 2 grays I need to flip anyway, so
No.
I don't know if it's actually going to be, unless I buy another ship, which I guess I could.
Fair enough. Bonuses. Ken gets that.
2 steel.
I get that. That is a pop, a steel, and a food. So let's see. I'm getting 3 food. I need 2 food total, or 3 food, and those can now evacuate. So I think these will come over here. Done. Oh, yeah, and the pop. Yep, done. So that's a bonus. Clean up. Berry.
All
Berry.
right, I'll wait on that.
Are y'all enjoying this?
You asking me?
Sure, go with it.
Yes.
All right. I think it's pretty obvious we are.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, just 2, 2, and 2? You don't like that one, Trey?
Wow.
Pretty good ship. Right? I mean, it's expensive, and that's the stadium that came out.
Yeah.
And then coming over for infrastructure, those slide. All in the same line.
Yes. Screw you, game.
Okay, round 3.
All right, so we all need to have a stadium in the New World.
Yay!
Which we do.
Checks out.
Yeah.
All right, everyone qualifies for that. Good. And you got to have 2 and 2 food.
2 and 2.
Yep.
which I think everyone
Everybody
does.
does.
Good.
Did we do
Get your
production?
resource.
Oh,
No, you're
okay.
doing that
Now we're
now.
doing production. All right.
Do both sides.
Yep.
So 3, 2. That's net 0. And then
And hold on.
1.
I would like to remind everybody that now you can, all of us, since we've crossed this threshold, you can take energy
5.
from either side.
Either side. Yeah.
Okay?
For actions purposes.
Yeah. So I got this, now this. 4 energy.
And right, it's just that.
One
That's what it
steel?
is.
Really? Okay.
1 steel. That's what I have as well.
And it's 2 food, so 1 food. Jeez, 4 energy, a food, and a steel. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. Yeah, reset this stuff also. Don't forget.
Yep.
And third round, go. Ken. Going clockwise.
Okay.
So the numbers are 6 and 11.
Yep.
6 is a really small number.
Yes, it is. Can't argue with you. Some things I kind of know I want to do. And then what would happen
like
if that happened?
I have 1 of each. Okay.
What would happen if that happened?
That can't happen. That size.
So next turn, we're going to need
Yes.
1 and 3.
4.
1 and 4.
1 and 4.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And 2 stadiums, if that matters to you. Just
Yeah, that's definitely part of calculus. I mean, there's a good stadium that I can easily buy right now, so that's definitely one of the things I'm thinking about doing.
Oh, the 2, 2, and 2. Yeah.
That wasn't the one. Yeah, maybe that's the smart thing to do. I don't know. All right, so going here, spending 3 steel, not 4 steel, because I get a discount.
That's 3 happiness.
3 smileys, and stadium troubles taken care of for the time being.
New stayed. There we go.
Yeah, that one's not bad.
That's not. You know what? I just had an aha moment, maybe. Huh. Oh, that's tasty. That might happen. Okay. Sorry, it got in my head a little. Let me.
Yeah.
Coming out here, out in the New World, and that seems pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah?
So I'm going to pay 1 steel for the pop and nothing for the factories. I have 1 of each. So these bad boys are going to go there. I have 1 of each, so I'm good.
Yep.
That's going to be 2 steel and an energy, pure
That's right.
energy. So 2 steel
Yep.
and an energy. Ah. Okay, I feel good.
Well done.
Thank you.
So many things that need to be get done. Wow. We'll start with this one. I'll build a stadium.
I was going to say, I see you eyeing stadiums.
Yeah, I'll build
Which
a
one?
The one I can afford.
Oh, this guy.
Yes.
All right. Hey, he's not going to be in last anymore, so 3 steel.
Well, that could change.
Well, I'm just saying currently. Like, there you go. So that's 2 stadiums.
Yeah. Get that done. I was actually seriously considering like taking the penalty.
Yeah.
But that came up.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's there. All right,
bad.
fine.
Yep.
Okay.
Back to me.
Yep.
I don't know what I want or need, to be honest. But let's just dig in. Let's just get in there. Let's get in there. Get our noses in there.
Get after it.
So taking a technology and a resource.
Oh, and I'm at 1. Sorry.
Second action. It feels gross that it would be a food. I don't think it has to be. I'm gonna be optimistic.
I see you.
And I'm gonna take an energy instead.
I see you. All
Yeah.
right.
And the technology will be to activate this level 3. Let's go, level 3.
And that is what? Oh, the technology
That is the
one.
do all your technologies technology.
Yeah.
Yes. It's just a question of what order we
Yep.
do all the technologies in.
Yep.
I don't know if I want any more text at this point.
I'd love to be able to do it, but it just doesn't seem feasible.
Yeah, heard.
That's what it's got to be. Oh, but I don't have one. Oh, that's a bummer. God, that feels terrible doing that. No, I have to. Okay, so be it. We are getting prefab factory.
Get out.
With steel. Done.
Congrats.
That felt crappy.
Oh,
Great
wow.
job. Great job by you.
Wow.
What?
Done.
Because you're trying to do your thing.
I'm going to do both my things.
Both your things.
Both my things will be done.
All right.
That's tasty.
Why didn't you do it not steel? Oh, because you're trying to do that, the fancy stadium. Or maybe not, I don't know.
Worry about your own game.
No, that's not how this works. So that's Shrey now.
Yeah, I'm in a situation where I again, getting to the bonus number is going to be a challenge. I think. Haha. Let me do the math on this then. 11, right? So 6. No, it's 10 only. It's only 10. I want to do infrastructure because it's productive,
Okay.
but it's the wrong number.
Noted.
I also need to settle out here.
I don't know about
Paul says, I really hope this is at my March con. I'll sign up for it. And who was it earlier? Somebody said, Shrey, please bring this to Mountain Con. Jim? Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to settle.
Okay.
First, I'm going to take a factory of my choice, which will be a food factory. And then we'll settle
In the New World.
in the New World. So I could do this one. Wait, what's my... I have all... No, I have...
You have
I
one of
the
each.
same- I
You have
the same
one of each.
Yeah, so I could do anything.
Oh, because you have the rule
Yeah.
breaker. Right.
So I
yep.
could do this one, which would be 2 food. No, I need something with steel. There is no other one with 2, is there? No. So it's got to be this one, I think. Because I have 2 steel, the 2 population,
Yep. That's a steel and an energy. Okay.
and then this is the 2. This is 2
So one of each.
2 food.
All right. Checks out.
Nicely done.
Ken?
Um,
And keep in mind, this is the race game version of this game. There are 2 other versions. We're going to be playing them all.
I'm going to keep doing tech things.
I mean, if that's your thing.
Taking another energy. Fortunately, I have to spend an energy to do that.
Oh, shoot. Yep, there you go.
And I think the one we're going to take first is feeding each world costs you 1 food less.
Smiley face.
And a smiley face. Yeah, which gets me to 5 smiley faces these
All
days.
right.
Yeah.
That's good for tiebreaker. I don't plan on being tied.
Oh.
All right.
So, yeah, so that takes me from needing 5 total food, needing 3 total food next time, which feels a lot more.
You only need 4 total food. 5 in the last round. Yeah. And that's the round that
that's where
you
we're
care
headed.
about, right?
That's where we're headed.
Details. Right. Let's settle it up.
Get in there.
That one's free. Right. This is going to be a steal to pay for one of these homies and that factory. And that bad boy, I have one of each. We'll go steal. And it's a steal. So, boom. There we go. Done.
Cool.
Shrey?
Yeah. Trying to figure out whether I can buy another ship or not.
I fixed it,
6,
Andrew.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 5. It's not enough, right? So let me do the math on this.
I'm at 7.
How much energy do I want to need? 3.
10.
That's 6. I'm one energy short of doing what I really want.
11. I don't want to do that. I'm at 7.
This is definitely a game that makes you talk to yourself.
Oh my God.
Sometimes it makes all players at the table talk to themselves simultaneously.
Yes.
So what you were just witnessing.
Yeah.
So,
Because that would get me to 11 even? 6, 7.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm one short. Oh, I could forego that. Oh. Oh.
There was an aha moment.
Just realized an option. Yes. Okay. Buying a ship.
wow.
Wow. Third ship.
Spending 3 for the middle one. Because there's 1 energy and it transports 2 things,
Yeah,
which I
so
need.
you can make
All
that easier.
3 of those are need to be transported.
Yep.
And that was the third action.
So
that will be this one. And I'm just going to put this over here. Yeah, okay.
Back to me. Let's do that technology thing one more time.
That's your 4th action. That's 2 energy.
2 energy.
Yep.
Zoop.
We're going to add an energy. And we're going to go ahead and settle an ocean site for free.
Oh, no. I just realized something else. Oh, no.
Oh, for a second there I thought it was okay, Sheree, but now it turns out it's not okay.
All right. The roller coaster that Shrey's taking is.
Energy is so
Wait,
precious.
No, that actually can't be energy. It has to be. No, I have this like once per year I can swappy.
Yeah.
So I'll wait.
Okay, where are you going?
I'm going to go to the spot
Waterworld.
that has 2 energy and a food and a steel.
2 energy, a food, and a steel right there. Okay.
So 4, 4, 2,
Done?
done.
3, 5, 7, 8.
What's that you say, Trey?
It's just that the margins are so fine.
Yes,
So fine.
Yes, they are.
All right, here we go. Let's not overthink it. Doing this one.
Action.
Action 4. So there, doing that one.
Okay.
Are you playing both your cards?
That's going to be that to then spend both of those to play both of those. And I qualify for them both. So, dudes in Tundra in the same line, and a factory here and a factory in desert. Checks out. That's 4 food. Look, it's not necessary right now. I get it. And
Congratulations.
But
I mean, 4 food is that's good.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Let's get it done.
Yeah.
Right.
Might as well, man.
All right.
Unless, just a moment, just a tiny moment.
Hear yourself out. That's right.
A tiny moment is. Those are not in a line. Okay. Is that dumb? It might be dumb. No, sticking with it, done. That's it.
All right. I'm going to do this up here, not for attack, to take. Hey, I need energy desperately.
Okay.
Oh, this cost me 2. It's cost me 2 energy. One will be this one, and one will be this one.
Okay.
Okay, but you're getting 1 energy.
I'm getting 1 energy,
Okay.
So you're spending 2 energy to get 1 energy?
Hold on, this is your 4th action. Move your action marker too.
and then I'm going to trade
A food,
3.
A food
trade
and a skill
these for energy.
for energy?
I mean, you do what you gotta do.
Hey, look, I have 3 energy.
Golf clap.
And look, it said and I have this energy is left over for this ship.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Energy. Oh my goodness.
All right, Ken.
Yep. So, man. All right. Well, at some point I know I want to do this.
Okay, then
Might
do
as well
it.
be now.
All right.
Spending 3 energy. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it can come from both sides. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on. All right.
In the bonuses phase, I may recount my power level ignoring 1 action, which means that I can basically tally my progress.
Telling my
Like my progress, I'll get what I get, but I can tally for bonus purposes by not counting 1
Yeah,
action.
so
at a time.
2.
1
3, 4,
action.
5.
Got it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So if you could get like a 6, that'd be nice, but I don't know if you can get a 6.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, right. I could do this if I had 4 more
Well,
power.
Yeah.
Magically.
Yeah. I'm going to be resource starved next turn.
Okay. So if I took another action, which I may not,
Big if.
it's that energy. And I transport. I don't have an energy here. Unless I did something that got me 1. 3, 5, 7, 8. So it would have to be in the 3. And none of those get me an energy. 3, 5, 7, 8. I'm pretty sure that's not 6 nor 11. I don't think I need the 11. So the key is doing anything I want and getting me an energy. There. Okay. Is it worth it? Because the 3 energy here doesn't do anything for me, correct?
I mean, use it next turn.
For this, unless I've bumped past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, I do have these available, so I could theoretically buy another ship. And if I don't bump them all, if I keep one of them here, I lose that. I lose one of each. But it allows me to pay for resources from both sides. And if I were to do that, that allows me to buy that ship, but then I can't power it because I don't have the energy. So no, that's not what we're doing. The other question is, do I burn this energy because I'm not... So once you pass this threshold and you have both chiclets over here, having energy over here does nothing for you other than prefabbing factories.
You mean energy over here in the old world?
Oh no, I'm thinking of it backwards, aren't I? I'm totally thinking of it. Everything comes from here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm an idiot. Okay, so if that's the case, do I need to take the action now? If I don't care about the tech, so the only thing would be infrastructure, and none of these are terribly great to me. I mean, that one, I guess I will. It's 3 energy. I'm producing 4. And then I do want to go past it. And I also want... Sorry, guys.
You're good.
1, 3, 5, 7, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't. And I have to get it past there. So it would have to be something bigger. Oh, but I need to actually spend it just to make it a bigger number. 3, 5, 7, 8, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that puts us here. And that's infrastructure, and that's what I want to do. Final answer, done. There in the 3 energy. And infrastructure, I will take that card and then refill. Whoo, lordy. And I have that, so that's dead to me.
You have that style.
Yeah, I have that artwork already.
Yeah.
That, I'm not going to say that's impossible.
Well, are you going to build another Tundra that's in a diagonal row? Probably not.
I mean, it's 4 factory. Like...
But you're not going to build another Tundra like that, are you?
I mean, it might be worth it to take a suboptimal Tundra action because you
Because
get
I would get 4
steps.
things.
So...
And I have a metric crap ton of food. I don't have the steel. There's no downside to taking this.
All right.
Unless I wanted to wipe them.
Well, you already flipped a... Oh, no, you can only wipe at the beginning of your turn before you do this.
I'll take that one and be happy. Done. And here's the refill.
Okay.
That's hilarious. Those were the ones I was going to take.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I mean, it's fine because I still like the middle one now.
Yep.
Yeah, you can. I can't. So, all right. Done. Woo!
All right. So I'm going to go here for 3 food.
3 energy.
3 energy,
Who's
rather.
counting?
Yeah. I'm going to get one thing, which will be
Move it over to 5 there, Shrey.
a resource that I'm not sure what it's going to be. Probably steel, although I need energy. I'm only going to be producing 4. I'm only going to have 4 energy at the beginning of next turn, which seems like a terrible number. And only 2 steel. That's also a terrible number. Oh my god. I'm not in a good place. So what I could do is I could take that card and play it, is the option.
That's 2 infrastructure, right?
So it would get me 2 energy and 1 steel, or I could take 2 cards. One would be the middle.
Or you can wipe if you have.
No, so I'm gonna take a steal, take that card and play it, the middle card and play it.
This one.
Yeah.
So taking the steal, which then allows you to play it.
Yeah.
So there and here, real quick before I switch cameras. This is what's coming out. Oh.
No, you don't have that.
I do.
No,
Not.
you don't have mushrooms.
No, you're right.
All right, so I have
Yeah.
2 hexes with population and 1 hex with a factory. So this goes up 1, this goes up 2.
There you go.
6 energy is better than 4 energy.
Wait, let me. Yeah. Okay, Ken.
all that math.
I think we're all passing. Yeah.
Oh no.
I apologize. Sorry.
No,
Please.
we are not passing.
Okay, carry on,
I'm
Mister.
going to
I'm
take
taking
my
6.
6th action.
Wow.
Spend 3 energy over here.
Wow, that's tasty.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Which is not 11.
But you can ignore 1.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So,
What are you doing?
I think it's an infrastructure action. I could also prefab. Like, that's definitely something I could do, but that's a little less exciting. Because I don't really want to prefab steel. I think I have enough steel factories here. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to get another one with this other technology action, which I'll probably get during progress. So I think it's infrastructure.
Okay.
The only problem is that I hate all of those.
Well, you have 1 of them already. Oh, no, you don't.
I do not.
No, you don't. Sorry, that's people specifically.
There is
Oh, yeah, you don't like any of those.
no. I sort of like that one.
Do you?
Yeah, because I've got 2.
You can build that.
I can
guess.
build that.
You can build that.
Yes.
Build
2
that.
factories,
I have
yeah.
options to
Yeah.
do that one, right?
Well, it's a straight line.
And
Oh,
my
yeah, yeah,
lagging
right, yeah.
my lagging resource is green,
Yeah.
and that one requires a green. So
Or it gets you.
Yeah, so
Right,
I think I'm going to go ahead and spend this guy to wipe
wipe.
the other 2.
Okay, those go
Yeah.
away. Okay. So technically, that
Yeah.
will go there.
Okay. Not terrible.
Yeah.
I have that. And this, nope. Okay, that will be the first level 2 or whatever.
Got it. So I like that one somewhat better.
Oh, God. I almost have both of those. Jesus. Okay. Wow.
And the only question is, like, how many settle actions am I really frickin' taking?
Right.
Well, I hear. Oh, yeah. Right.
So that one also needs food to play, which
I have for days.
so I'm taking that one for sure.
This one.
Yep.
Okay, and
That
then
means I get to see the other one, right?
you do. You in fact do.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks. That's going away. That means gah.
Oof.
Hello, old friends. That is the one that I probably wanted, because I think
Well-
settling in forest is nice.
You're right. You don't have those 2. You only have the water so far.
Yeah, but I mean, I will certainly have access to forest
Yep.
based on prog. I don't think I can mathematically even not have
Right, yeah,
access
yeah,
to
right,
it, right?
sure,
So like,
yeah.
and there's plenty of desert. I don't have to worry about any of the positional stuff, and it's 2 food. Yes, please, I'll take it. Thank
Okay,
you.
but it costs the food. I'm trying here.
I'll
I'm
figure
trying.
it out.
All right. And then here,
Yeah.
in the same line. Okay.
yeah, that's
Okay.
very doable for
That's
either you or me.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, Shrey, are
Yeah,
you
pass.
done?
Yeah.
So here, I'm just gonna, just while we're on this, I don't want to flip that over yet, though. Okay, done. And here, these are going to go away. There's nothing we can do about that. All right.
Well,
What?
yes, in this case, yes, but theoretically, if someone were to get to here, then they could.
Yeah,
get that
okay,
card out.
fine.
But that's not going to happen in this.
It's not. So there we go. Transport.
Yep.
That is. We need one food, right?
One food, yes.
A gray. And that. So that is 4 chiclets.
So is there a reason? So.
And then.
Bum, bum, bum.
No, that's okay.
So the question
Maybe.
is, is there a reason to which one to like? I can't think of a reason why I would do one or the other.
I cannot move my ship back.
That I can't help you with.
Because-
If what?
Why? Like, is there no reason to pick this flip? Which I flip one of these two. Which one do I flip? I don't think there's a reason. Like, I can't spend either one.
Right.
Right. The steel's going to. I don't think there's anything.
There is another transport.
Oh, right. I will need the energy to transport a ship. That is a good point. Thank you for the reminder. Okay. This flies back, and these fly up.
That might have messed me up.
What might have messed you up?
Wait. It should have been this.
Because you don't have an energy to go back.
Yep. I have it now.
Right.
Oh, that hurts. Okay, well, I will figure it out. And then I don't have any steel. Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I will, I think. Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, that's transport. Turn order.
2 happy faces. Yep. It's just like that.
There we go.
Okay.
Turn progress.
Yeah.
I have.
How many do you have?
I have 11.
Okay.
Yes. I have 11 also.
All right. So I know I have to get across this line before I can do anything else. So that's 1, 2, 3.
You have.
And that does mean I get to take this,
So you have 8 left now.
bring it here, and do that.
Yep.
And I have 8 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. So that triggers my last technology, which allows me to gain a steel factory. And from now on, all my steel factories produce 2 steel instead of 1. So
I don't think that's going to matter at this point.
probably not.
Because that's not going to be your lowest. That's just
No.
my
Yeah.
guess.
Well, I mean, just putting 2. It'll let me put 2 down instead of more than 2 down.
Sure.
So
All right.
it also does mean I want to stay away from any steel production with pops.
All right. So I have
That's
11.
important to me.
Steel.
Like I can't put it on the gray, like the gray
Yeah,
population
like that.
ones.
Right,
Those
yeah,
are
yeah.
really bad. For
yeah, right.
All right. So I have 11 also. So you move mine 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. So
that's
you're
7.
at 7.
7. So, and I want to get to this side. So, so when over here.
So 8, 9,
Well, it could be that one, right? Like.
or not.
Right,
No, you have 7
7
left.
left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then 2 more.
I could do that.
Well, or you could bring them both there and you get that one.
Oh, do
Yeah.
actually, I didn't realize that they both would reach. That's totally what I should do. Yeah. Okay. So.
It means you'll get 1 sun and nothing with the other.
That's
But
fine.
he's fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
7 from there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
6, 7.
No.
5.
5.
6, 7.
There you go.
That's totally cool. Yeah.
So you
And
get
I get
you
both of these.
Both of them.
Oh.
That's hot.
That's 2 of
very
each.
nice stuff. Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
that
Why
steel
is it? Oh, it's 2 of each.
That steel is so nice.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Did I really? I hit 11? Didn't even realize it. Score. 3, 6, 10, 11.
That was not in the plan?
Yeah.
Ken.
Yes.
Did you? What was your? You moved 11, but did you have 12?
I did have 12.
Oh. Yeah, you get one more.
So you were either here or you're here, or not losing the tech. Do you want to lose the tech? Do you mind?
I think I do want to lose the tech.
Yeah, because he's going to be able to
So
get
which
it.
one do
right?
you want?
Yeah.
You want the black the
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And there's not. Thank you. That's helpful.
Yep.
There's not a
Good
way
call, Peanut Gallery. Thanks.
to
get to the other side.
get to the other side. Doesn't look like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So I have, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's a tech.
but can't you? I don't think you can land on that spot.
Yeah.
Sure,
you can. You just go to
I
the
just
band.
don't get
Oh, you
anything.
just go to the nothing
Yeah,
spot.
yeah.
Okay.
So if you want the tech, is the tech important to you?
Not terribly.
You do want to get to the other side.
Yeah.
So that's how much was that?
Well, this is 11.
That's 11. So that's you want to get to,
mean,
you want to get
'cause
if
I
you want
want-
to get to the forest, right? Because your cards.
Yeah. Yeah, and I will. Okay, so now
then
I need
you're-
to actually look at this
Then
and
you're like
see.
locked into that and that. And
Right, and then
that.
here. But that's okay. I think that's okay. So yeah, I will go there. I get nothing. So be
you
it.
get a tech.
This,
You get one.
I get that. So that's 1, 1, 1.
Woo.
And then my tech is either gaining a food factory, which, again, looking at these, in a perfect world, I don't need that in any of those. So no, I will take this one, which says if you gain a year-end bonus, I gain an extra resource. So I get a third. That doesn't suck.
Nice. No.
So
and it's a third anything.
yeah. So I mean, it's only for 2 turns,
Right.
maybe, but
Yep.
whatever.
Okay.
All right. So that is progress. Bonus. Speaking of which, there we go. So a steel and a food.
I wonder where they're going.
Actually, my steel, I think, is going there. Oh, you know
you need
what?
to build a ship.
There we go. That fixes that problem.
Interesting.
And if I go another steel for the wild one,
Yeah.
I'm going to put one over here. Weirdly enough.
What do you need to steal for?
Well, I have a convert,
Okay.
and I'm going to generate 1 energy.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you need 2
converting
energy.
that
You need 2
will let
energy.
me-
Yeah. Okay. I forgot. I didn't realize your ship was costly.
Yeah.
that guarantees me any ship can go. And what can take that?
Any stadium.
Oh, it's the stadium
Yeah,
factory
yeah,
thing, right?
yeah.
That's the one
Yeah.
that I'm struggling with. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. Cool. That got me out of jail for
Yeah.
not having my ship come
Yeah.
back. So
Right.
at least there's that. All right. So we're done with bonuses. Cleanup. These flip. That is a water and a desert in the same line. Okay. That is not what I'm looking for. Oh, I need yellow gray. Ugh, boo. And another aquarium, but it's a lesser aquarium. This is the OG.
I hear that's the
It is.
That's the hot one.
All right, so last round.
So we need. Yeah. So we
Okay.
need two stadiums in the new world.
Does everybody have that?
Yes.
All right, we're good.
All right.
Okay,
So
and then
4
we'll get our food.
one, yeah.
So here at the end, this is
You get a settle
Settle
action,
action?
but you can go up a level in what you're allowed to build.
so everybody can settle everything if you do that.
Six, yeah.
Or
you get
a
settle
normal settle. Ooh,
and an infrastructure action.
Ooh,
But the
11.
problem is, it's only good if you have like a card, right? Because, but no, you have. So you could. So if you want to get both those down, one infrastructure doesn't help, right?
Oh no! It allows me to draw a card and play one, and then
Let's also keep in mind.
no.
Yeah, no, I could play
that
both.
if anybody crosses this line during the round,
right.
this doesn't happen.
Also true.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
That is true.
I'm kind of close to that, aren't I?
Yep.
Interesting.
Correct, Paul.
Very interesting.
Okay, so
Okay.
don't count on those. Noted.
All right, so income.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both sides then pay your stuff. It might
Yeah.
just be easier. So this side's pretty easy. 3 and 0, actually. It's 3 energy.
5. Net 0.
And then no food because that. Done.
Net
Over
0
here, I owe 4 food. I produce 4.
And then over
After that.
here, I somehow get 2 stupid food over here. Really? Really?
It's not stupid food. It's yummy food.
It's yummy food.
Can I
5 and 5.
can I redo and just put this over here?
Oh, I guess.
I mean,
I mean, it's your asterisk.
you know, I'll take the asterisk. I'll take a medium-sized asterisk.
What was
Good Lord, look at all that.
It's 4.
I also
I am
get
swimming in
get
it.
an energy.
I would like to point out, all y'all's energy has to come from the new world. It cannot come from the old world.
Yeah. And by
All of ours. Yeah, all y'all's, I mean, everybody's.
Everybody's. Yeah. We noted.
Okay. We are going anti-clockwise, starting with Ken.
Oh, this food is eaten.
Huh.
I'm going to go ahead and do my convert action and turn these 2 things into 2 energy
Okay.
in case it matters.
Okay. Oh. All right.
But that wasn't your turn.
No, that's just once per year I can do that.
Yeah.
So that lets me take an easy 5th action should such a thing be available to me.
Yep.
So I want to get on all the tasty settles I can
Oh, I need that.
right off the jump, I think. So what is the most important one to do
Are you buying any ships?
that I can do?
Okay. Do me a favor. I just want to know if this even exists. Is there a dual location which... Oh, the answer is obviously yes, because it's right here, right? It's just
But
wrong
you
colors.
want gray.
Yellow, gray, and they say... Yeah, I know it exists.
It's gonna exist.
Yeah, it's
Well,
got to
I can double
exist.
check, but
Yeah,
I
no,
think, yeah.
it's got to exist. Never mind. Okay. Good thing I got a lot of food.
to wipe. Yeah.
All right, so action 1.
I don't. Can you wipe multiple
Settling.
times?
I'm going to go ahead and do that and 1 energy here.
Oh, no.
And pop that up to 8.
Once. Oh.
I need a specific space. Oh, that's a reasonable space. Oh my goodness. All right. This is all right. So I'm going to use my power to generate a food factory, and then I will settle.
Move your marker.
Thank you. The food. So I have a sun and I have my tech.
Yep.
So that and this
2
with the
steel.
steel. 1 steel.
Ah,
1 steel to go here. So I get 2 and 2.
yep.
Okay.
A moment. Math.
See, the issue is that getting to 8 is because I can easily get to 8, and then I don't get another turn. Can I see the rules? Trying to make sure I understand how the
Right, so you don't have a...
All right. I'm going to settle.
Sure you are.
yeah. I need a stadium first, but yeah.
Right.
Oh, no, that's what I was going to ask. That's what it was. You're not buying a ship. Do they have any that are 2 and 2? That's what I needed to know. That's what it was. I don't think those exist. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. I am going to throw down 3.
Okay.
Ooh, delightful.
Oh, no. Huh. There it is. You know what? I only need the fact that I have none. No, I got to. It'll be food, steel. Steel, food.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to settle. Look at us, all the settling.
Right?
And I'm going to settle here. Spend 3 more.
4.
No, here.
Oh, yes.
Food, energy.
I'm going to buy a stadium because I need to get a third stadium. How about I spend? No.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Well, I thought maybe. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna spend 2 food, 2 steel, and
2
2 energy. Because I don't need it.
Right.
Okay, so now to be clear. If Shrey were to end the game
On my next turn.
on his next turn, he's done. You and I we get this, or I get
would
this
get another
turn.
turn, yeah.
I have 2 actions.
Potentially,
Wait,
yeah.
I don't get another turn too?
You get 1.
Your later turn order.
Oh, bummer.
So you might have 1 more action.
But you're going to go back for those.
Well, that happens. We always do transport.
Yeah, transport will happen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which I can do both of those.
So I'm going to be 1 action short. That's
So the
nasty.
question is whether it's worth it for me to do this, right? Because I've secured this now, so that's 2 and 2. So it bumps these up here,
Right.
but then forego.
Oh, I'm 1 action short. Oh, thanks.
The other thing,
The other thing.
the third stadium. Well, I guess it sort of doesn't matter because I'm short either way. Can I win without a third stadium?
No, you don't qualify if you don't have the third stadium.
So the third stadium is just more important
Yeah.
off the bat. It's just more important,
Yes.
period.
Yeah. I mean, you can double check, but that I'm in race mode. I think you
Okay.
need to.
In race mode. 3 markers above 8 and 3 stadiums triggers it.
Okay.
At the end of the game, drop. Nobody took a penalty chip.
Nope.
Every old world site not evacuated.
Yeah.
-1 for a stadium. And the happy faces and all that.
Right.
And then winning.
After all bonuses and penalties, if somebody still meets the condition, they win. If no one meets the condition, the lowest marker, the first tiebreaker is stadiums.
Okay.
Oh, so you don't necessarily have to have 3 as long as
You're above. Nobody else is above 8 after all the penalties, and
Yeah.
your lowest is still higher than their lowest.
Right.
But I'm not moving back.
Yeah, I think this is Shrey's game.
You're not moving back?
No,
it.
no, I'm gonna have these gone. These will be done.
Right. So you won't have any penalties, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's moot. Damn it.
So I don't know that it matters then. That's sort of annoying. If I had 2 actions, I'd be in really good shape.
Well, you have this one,
So I'll point out.
and
I'll point out that getting a 6 gets you another saddle.
That doesn't happen, though.
No, you're right. It doesn't happen.
Yep.
Right.
That doesn't happen.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
welcome to race mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just really like an aesthetic choice. Would I rather these be higher, or would I rather another stadium? I guess. I don't know. I'll buy a stadium, I suppose. Spend 1 of these. I'll spend 3 and 1 to buy the 1 for 4 smileys. Might be overkill, but I don't need anything else for these, so 9 big smileys. I'm getting 2 extra points at the end.
Yeah, like, I either leave one of these, and I have the stadium if I buy the ship,
Right.
but then I need to settle and I need to play these. So I need 3 actions. I only have 2. So I will buy the ship.
Okay.
That's 4 and 2. Oh, hold on. Sorry. There, and there.
Right.
Done. Maybe Shrey doesn't end it. I don't know.
I mean, no. That's I've learned that lesson. If it's available to end it, I should end it. So I will settle. I just need
Spend an energy.
right, and I'll spend 3 steel.
Yep.
There's a reason to do that instead. I'll just settle 1 of each. Let's do 1 of each, which takes me above the top. And
It does.
So that triggers it right there. So now we finish, which is me.
Yep.
We do get a transport, though.
yes,
So the only action that I think makes sense is no.
Buy a stadium.
No,
'cause you got the
I
third.
got the third
The
stadium.
crappy one.
Oh,
But
no.
that means you're leaving one of these on the board.
Yeah.
I see.
I nothing I can do about it.
What are you gonna do?
I will infrastructure twice there. So I will play that. That is,
2 and 1.
I got that. So it's going to be 2 energy. 1, 2, and 1.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
oh,
that one I am 1 short on. So I would need a couple more actually because
Yeah.
I don't get to build it, right?
Yep.
So there's that. And you know what? Just because I want to show peeps, here we go. I'm going to pay a resource and wipe these.
Yep. Show some more level 2s.
Yeah, plus, just tease me. So I'm just curious. I'm yellow. I don't have that. No. I don't have that. And I don't have that. But that's what they were. Okay. Done. And not gonna take one because it doesn't matter. Done. All right. So now we transport 2 energy.
Yep.
That'll go there. That'll go there. And that's yellow and blue.
I'm not going to transport this ship back.
Oh, God.
These both flip over. Yellow and blue. You have yellow. It's yellow and blue.
No, I have 1.
you have
What do you
one
mean?
I don't have a second one. Oh, Jesus.
That's yellow and that's yellow.
yeah, that's yellow. Oh, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yellow or blue.
Oh, oh, well, okay. Here's a teaching lesson. Yellow or blue, it doesn't have to be 1 yellow and 1 blue.
Right.
Got it. Okay, well, that's easier. So factory and 2 chiclets. Again, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I forgot about the chiclets, but yeah.
And that is a food factory.
I don't
And
know what my factory was. Oh, it was a green one.
there we go. Oh, and
And you did not transport that time.
I
hey,
did. I
you
did
did.
move this one over.
these 2 are going to go
That's
back
what this- the
because they
one
can.
thing
Good job by you.
All right.
And they're stranded there for the rest of their lives.
All right. So race mode.
Trey wins.
Yes, but -1 penalty for every chip you took during play. Done. 1 for every old world site. By the way, that should be flipped over. Sorry. I have that. I'm -1. I will go there. Okay. -1 for every stadium you're missing. Everyone got 3 stadiums.
Yep.
+2 for the most happy faces.
That's me.
I have 7. You have.
How many do you have? This matters.
Oh,
9.
right.
Okay, 9. Check it out. So +2 to you.
So I guess I would kind of like do
No,
that.
on one. Oh, yes, that's what.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's exactly what it says.
+1 for you. Evaluate penalties first. If multiple production markers are the lowest, pick one. If 2 markers are tied, and you get the +2. Move each one up one. After bonuses and penalties, if any player still meets the prerequisite, then say Shrey cheats. Okay.
Yep.
3 stadiums and above 8.
All above 8, yep.
There we go. And Ken finished with 2 on 6.
Yep.
And 3 stadiums? Yeah.
And 3 stadiums. And I finished 3 stadiums, 1 on 6, 1 on 7.
And 1 on 10.
And 1 on 10.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there we go.
I don't think there's any. We don't need a tie break between you and me, right?
No, because I win.
Do you though?
Because the lowest. Oh, you're right. Oh, on that. So we don't meet the condition,
Right. So assume.
then it's the lowest production marker.
Okay.
Between them, break ties in favor of who has 3 or more stadiums.
We all have.
Done. Break ties counting not happy faces.
Oh, happy faces. Huh.
No, we don't have to tie break between us.
That's
That's
right,
good.
see,
All
that's
right. Oh,
right.
good. There we go. So there's that.
Yeah.
You should have gone here. You didn't need the. I mean, it would have gotten you to 7 as your number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So that is evacuation race mode. Next week, or check that on the 15th, I'm going to be doing the solo mode of this. So that's in 2 days.
Curious to see how that works.
Me too. Then next week, I'm hoping if schedules work out, we're for knock on wood. I don't want to say for sure, but likely to be able to get one, which is points mode, and then the one that y'all really want to see, in my opinion, is the advanced action.
Yeah.
One.
I think both.
Yeah.
If they're not familiar with the
Points is pretty good.
the alternative
Yeah.
ways the game
So,
runs.
yeah. So that's a wrap.
So sponsored, so no round table.
Right, correct. Although I will say, I think we ought to do a round table for the patrons at the end of all of them. So we have
that makes
to be
sense.
able to talk about all the versions of it.
I like
So no round table tonight. There again, only the patrons get sponsored round tables because again, it's sponsored, trying to make it make sense. So that's a wrap. I'm Edward.
Shrey.
Again.
Big thanks, all y'all. Thanks to these guys. Appreciate the support over on Patreon. Like, subscribe, thumb, follow, all that fun stuff. Patreon.com/HCHQ. And a big, big thank you to Jay and everybody over at Rio Grande for sponsoring. We'll see you all later. Have a good night. Bye, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Valentine's Day out there as well. Hi, Jess. I love you. Bye. Woo. An all game. Oh, I can't. Oh, oh, by the way, I won.
And that ending, yeah, it's a short year with in points.
It took three turns in that. That's really interesting that the game can end prematurely, and it did.
Yeah.